Okay, never mind that. Silent, let's go. Let's try and turn everything around today. Lose gold for hit points is not happening. I love the starting relic, so the boss swap is almost something I never do with Silent. 100 gold is pretty good. Upgrading Neutralize is pretty good. Silent's tricky because she's got a really chunky deck of starter cards that do not do good damage. Block, 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 ostensibly block, and then you just have 5 crummy strikes. And the problem is you can't get rid of those strikes because you need them for damage, even if your damage output is crap. Right, what are we looking at? Front-loaded elite, but not forced. You can skip them going the left-hand side. Spicy elite is behind one of these forced early elites, but I will say this doesn't look too bad. Wait, isn't there 100 gold here? Ooh, okay, I take it back. This doesn't look too bad. Maybe that, more combats. So immediately put that money to use here. Might be a relic, might be a card or two, with or without a remove. Then we can advance on, and if we feel really good, we take on El Spicy. If not, we don't. Probably dodge the shops if I've already spent my money by then. Nothing wrong with 100 gold start. Give me 100 gold start. Hey, can I ask what mods you use? Absolutely. These are all the mods I have. You can find them all on the Steam Workshop and or GitHub. Base mob, achievement enabler, info mod, easel map marks, minty, relic stats, slay the relics exporter, and UI sliders. I don't think I used slay the relics exporter. Anyway, it doesn't change the gameplay at all. All it does is afford more information, like seeing how well the relics have performed, or what's the chance of a potion, or what do we get on question floors. All quality of life mods, which is usually how I run my games. Alright, let's go for it. Silent, don't let me down, even though that is what you are, time and time again, capable of doing. I'm not good with this lass. I wish more people around here streamed this bloody game. Then I could see the masters at work, because everyone's keen to tell me how to play the game. They just don't want to show it for some reason. See, look at this. Just don't have the damage output to even secure the kill here. 6 or 7 incoming. Good, then I can just do that, and you're dead next turn. Much as I mock the Silent here, she is getting this fight done perfectly. Can't say fairer than that. Bane with no poison synergy always feels bad, but it is still better than a strike. I would never consider adding a Bane without any poison synergy, because better than a strike is still bad for the deck. It's only 1 point of damage better. Sneaky Strike with no good discard synergy is a bad pick in my view. 12 damage on 2. It's a denser strike, but no better. And you can't guarantee it comes along with Survivor. Dagger Throw, on the other hand, it's 50% more than a strike. It chews through the deck. It triggers discard synergy. Its upgrade is whatever, but I take it. The fact that the upgrade is whatever is kind of nice, actually. It means that I don't have to upgrade it. I can focus upgrading on other better cards, which currently is just Neutralize. Anyway, let's go. Remove a card from your deck for 75 gold. That puts a real dampener on me going into a shop here. The heal is unnecessary. I can only heal 7 of that 16. I don't know. Removing a defend certainly helps my damage output. I think I'll just leave you behind. I want to see what's in the shop, and I have a feeling it's got something, a nice relic that I'll want my money for. Something like Bag of Preparation. What are we looking at here? We're looking at a good opportunity to full block. Nay questions asked at all. This is alright though, because it's just defend, defend, lob a dagger in your face, full block, chuck away a strike that I can't play, and then that lousy louse is extremely, extremely dead. Perfect fight so far. Masterful Stab. The Sneaky Strike is back for more, but salt that. And if I'm not taking a Sneaky Strike, there's no way in heck I'm taking a Tactician. Tactician is trading draw for energy, but only good if you can get discard and draw going, which we cannot. Pairs really well with acrobatics, though. In fact, if you have good acrobatics, this is a great card to upgrade. Essentially, this with acrobatics is free draw. But we can't consider any of that. The only thing we can consider is a masterful stab. 12 damage for free, as long as we don't take damage. I like it. What you got for me? I have enough money to afford a common relic, but nothing fancier. Yeah. It's not great. Starting to wish I'd taken the cleric offer for a remove now. I like eviscerate. I do like eviscerate. Who are we fighting anyway? Our act boss is the slime boss. That does speak to eviscerate. Nice card for that. Not good options here. I have not yet picked up a potion, and we are eyeing up an elite fight. A block potion, dupe potion. Dupe potion could get me out of a grim situation with Gremlinob. We always have to consider Gremlinob. Was discard more targeted or random? Discard more? Don't know what you mean. If it says discard a card, you choose the card. If it says exhaust a card, you choose the card you exhaust. It will say discard at random or exhaust at random if it is untargeted. I do not like the idea of buying Eviscerate Dupe Pot, but it's probably what gets me, or gives me the insurance at getting through the upcoming elite. Especially since I have no current potion. I hate this. Do it. What do weak and vulnerable mean? There you go. An enemy that is weakened will only deal 75% of their damage to you. A vulnerable person takes 50% more damage. This is only direct damage, though. It doesn't affect things like lightning orbs, poison, fire potions. Alright, let's have a go, shall we? We shall. What you got? Hey, it's Eviscerate, and I can play Eviscerate. I'm suddenly very glad I picked up that Eviscerate. Just saved my beer can like that. Get out of here. And we got the potion we're waiting for, and we have options here. I don't like deflect when I don't have additional gains of block through dexterity, which I certainly don't. Caltrops with no additional synergies, no. Flying Knee is okay. Is it okay enough for me to take right now? Probably not. Question is, do I have to? Surely beats a strike. Well, yeah, sure, but tightening up the deck would beat a strike. Boy, Silent loves the Pandora's box, doesn't she? So many strikes and defense to get rid of. I think I'll take the Flying Knee, just because my deck is so full of useless strikes and defense anyway. It is Lagavulin. There's a lot of reasons this is bad. I think this is just Masterful Stab, Eviscerate. I do wish you were vulnerable. I might even dupe the Eviscerate. I might even use both of the potions here, because Lagavulin bullies Silent really hard, because Lagavulin, every 3 turns, reduces strength by 2 and dexterity by 2, so your strikes and defense become worthless after turn 3, meaning he has to die quickly. I have no vulnerability. I'm trying to think if there's any skill in the skill potion that could help me here. It's mostly just block, though, isn't it? Block doesn't help me. Yeah, I'm struggling to think of a skill that helps me out here. But dupe pot on eviscerate certainly helps. Alright, had to get this fight going. Okay, well, neutralize is great to see right now. Neutralize, dagger throw, defend, defend is already acceptable. What does dagger throw have? It has another defend. This is fine, taking 5. I think Lagavulin is Silent's worst matchup, but then again, Silent's really bad against Gremlinob as well. Oh, this is grim. Skill pot. Leg sweep is great. Almost too great. Get in here. Weaken them, give me block, and just let me eviscerate. Ba-ba-bang. Sadly, the extra weak is wasted here. Ugh, this is also weakened, wasted. Oh god, this is a waste. All the defend when he's not attacking. Next turn is bad. Bad to the bone. Oh well. So that was 2 pretty good potions, and Lagavulin is still kicking my ass. The strikes are now doing 4 damage, which is sadder than sad. I should win, but it's a costly win. Yeah, you're down. Get out of here. Whew. That was expensive, and we didn't win that without the dupe pot on the eviscerate. If I had to deal an additional 21 damage from this point, I just die. But we get the Eternal Feather, making rest sites that we're just about to go to that much restier. Every 5 cards heal 3. Well, that's just 9 currently, but it'll be more down the line. Now we get some serious choices. Quick Slash is not the serious choice here, but Burst, Calculated Gamble are. I don't currently have skills. If I did, that Burst would be nice. Calculated Gamble is really, really good for discard synergy. Didn't I turn down some discard synergy earlier on? Well, whatever, it works with Eviscerate. Get in here, Calc Gamble. The strength add-in reduction is flat, but then it is further multiplied by things like weak and vulnerable. So the fact that Lagavulin reduced my strength by 2 and my dexterity by 2 means the strikes went from 6 to 4. The defenses went from 5 to 3. Essentially worthless to play. And yeah, dagger throw with 2 reduced strength goes from 9 to 7. And then that 7 would do, say, 50% more against a vulnerable target, bringing it up to 10, I think, because it rounds down. Anyway, free healing thanks to the feather. That feather, if we survive long enough, is certainly going to put in some work. And it's probably Eviscerate, but I could see myself upgrading Calculated Gamble. I love Calc Gamble. Masterful Stab is not an unthinkable upgrade either. That's 4 damage right there, but Eviscerate is 6 damage. Did Eviscerate reduce cost on each discarded card, or each discarded card used, only -1 uncalculated? Every card discarded. So if I discard my whole hand with Calculated Gamble, so I've got 5 cards in my hand, I play Calculated Gamble, that discards 4, that reduces Eviscerate's cost by 4, provided it then gets drawn and I can play it. Still, though, I do love Eviscerate, so get upgraded. Next upgrade target is probably Calculated Gamble, although maybe I shouldn't. Oh, hello again! What are we thinking with the Shanking Gremlin? Last time we met him, he shanked me for 10. I think he was about to give me a curse. Just feels like that kind of day, Chico. Whoa, close, but no, it's actually a card remove. That's very welcome. Choose a card to remove from your deckland. It's going to be a strike or a defend. I have not picked up any defensive cards, so I think I'll get rid of a strike here. Not usually keen on ditching her strikes so early, but we'll do it now. Nice chunky looking chest. The courier. I've already been to the shop. But there's no way I'm not taking the courier. 20% discount. Applies multiplicatively with the membership card, which also gives 50% off. So together, You get 60% off. That's assuming we find the membership card, though. You can only get it from the merchant himself, so you have to pay for it. So here's an example of a not too bad calculated gamble. Masterful Stab dealing 12 doesn't solve my problems, but I can smack you, neutralize you, gamble, and hope for Eviscerate. I did not get Eviscerate, but I got a full block, and we can still strike, and whatnot, so... Take you out, fully block, and the strike does literally nothing, so bleh. It's a shame. If we'd drawn Calculated Gamble, we could have killed that middle louse. Not Calculated Gamble, Eviscerate. However, what I can do here is, well, cry a little bit, because they're all trying to attack me. And I'm weakened, but let's just get rid of one of you. And then Eviscerate can kill the middle one, and then I take 6. It's actually the best of a bad situation. Killing this thing is better than defending. Been a while since we've taken some unavoidable damage, right? Might be the first unavoidable damage in a hallway fight. Also not entirely convinced it was unavoidable, but still, get. Love the damage output on Eviscerate. First replacement potion after having spent 2 in the Lagavulin fight, and some options. This elite will either be Gremlin Orb or the sentries. The sentries might speak to a dagger spray. 8 AoE impact. Takes strength boosts very well. Sneaky Strike suddenly looking a lot better now that we have both Dagger Throw and Calculated Gamble, so I think all is forgiven, Sneaky Strike. Who knows, might find Snecko and it becomes an energy generator. Ooh. Ooh, okay. So here's an interesting event. I get to give these spirits a card. If I give them an uncommon card, they will fully heal me. Getting rid of, say, Calc Gamble to get myself about 30 hit points before going into the Burning Elite is actually very tempting. I'm not sure I'd give up Masterful Stab. I need the damage output, but it certainly makes me a lot more confident taking on the Spicy Elite, knowing that I have all of my health back. I love Calc Gamble, though. We'll surely see another one. It also, you know, Calc Gamble was my secret sauce for Sneaky Strike. Getting rid of it might be a bad idea. But we're going to do it anyway. Here you go. Hey, there we go. Healed to full hit points in exchange for that card. Now, bring it on, Spicy. It is indeed the sentries. The sentries with extra max hit points. This fight has a big potential to go very badly. Gonna focus down the back one as usual. It has the lowest hit points, and we like to go for the outer ones. Yeah, the central one has 1 fewer hit point, but the center one is a bad first target. So here we go, there's Eviscerate at full cost. Not what I'm talking about here. Dagger Throw is there. This is definitely a Swift Pot, because if Swift Pot draws me Dagger Throw, Eviscerate becomes 2 costs, so I can Dagger Throw and Eviscerate to potentially kill the back one. 21 and 9. Oh, okay, that's not enough. However, Sneaky Strike, if that also draws, then the Dagger Throw makes the Sneaky Strike completely rebating. I think it's worth the risk. We got both of them. Good, good. Oh, actually, this is more because I upgraded it. It's actually 9, 9, and 9 for 27. 27 and 9 is enough to kill you, so this gets even better. Even better. So I lob that at you, ditch a strike, Sneaky Strike you, get the rebate on it, kill you with Eviscerate, and now I'm only taking 10. Also, bleh. Oh, that was an excellent point. I should have survivored into Eviscerate. I completely missed the survivor play there. Could have saved myself 8 damage. Well spotted. I will never see every line. Need to advance the fight. I think I'll take 2 just to play my strikes. fight is largely under control now, though. I keep getting my ass beat in Utopia, Captain Difficulty. Any tips? Not really. I didn't find it a particularly difficult fight. Okay, Masterful Stab is out the question, but Eviscerate is here. Dagger Throw and Sneaky Strike on you, I reckon. It's kind of a shame, because there's Neutralize right there, but it only has 3 against your 5, so... Donk. Neutralize you, Eviscerate you. Feel a little bit sad that I'm still taking damage. That's what I get for not taking block cards. Play slow, consider what you're doing, and don't feel the need to rush into getting food. Food is pretty much your lowest concern early on. Just make sure your people are heated and homed, and get your economy going, and you'll be fine. Bronze Scales, not great for Slime Boss. It'd be greater for something like the Guardian, or even amazing for Hexaghost. But we get the key. The Spicy Elite is dead. And now we get some actual choices. Another Sneaky Strike? No, I think we take Blade Dance. Blade Dance is 12 damage in 1 card and 1 energy, and it triggers a whole host of additional effects. I can't afford a common relic. I could well go to the shop again. I think I will. Courier, help me out here. Well now. Wellity well now. This bears some consideration. I would not consider the Strange Spoon, because that just means you end up with a lot of shivs in your deck that clog up everything. But I could certainly consider the Anchor. 10 block, turn 1. Does not help me against Slime Boss, but it helps me down the line. I think I'll take the Anchor. I still have 1 more fight with 60% potion chance. Yeah, let's create a boat. Also gets replaced with the Juzu Bracelet, and that's really good. If you see a relic in the shop, you will never see it again for your run, unless you're on Endless mode. So now that I've seen these relics, we will never find these relics again. That's sad for the Fossilized Helix. It's an amazing relic. Not so sad for the Strange Spoon, because it's not something we want on a silent run in general. And the Juzu Bracelet is garbage, so I'm happy to not see it. So that was a good purchase, all things considered, and it just got even better because I have 10 block against this, allowing me to play other things like stabbing you in the face, stabbing you in the face, stabbing you in the face, and you know what else we feel like doing? A whole lot more stabbing you in the face. Good turn. Guy just about killing himself. All right, get out of here. Excellent fight against a troublesome foe. How about another Blade Dance? If 1 is good, surely 2 is great. What about the application of Weak? I need to consider when I'm upgrading here. It's almost certainly Neutralize. Yes, that speaks to getting Blade Dance, not Sucker Punch. I'm grateful for the healing on Eternal Feather. If I just had 1 more card, it would have been 3 more hit points, but let's not cry over that. Neutralize only gets 1 extra damage. The real benefit is turning 1 weak into 2. 1 weak is whatever. 2 weak suddenly means that this thing stacks and works for the next turn as well. That's why I really like an upgrade on Uppercut on the Clad, because it turns his weak Vuln into 2 weak 2 Vuln. Let's have a go, Slime Boss. It's unfortunate to get Neutralize on turn 1, because that will not neutralize him for Slime Crush. But, you know, not playing it would be an even more foolish thing. Let's Dagger Throw and see what we get. Sneaky Strike is good, because I can play it and get a full rebate, and that allows me to just go ba-ba-bang. And now I should be able to determine the best way to split this guy. Ideally, I get Flying Knee, Blade Dance, Masterful Stab, but that's best case scenario right there. Well, there's my Masterful Stab and Flying Knee. Let me think about this for about 2 seconds. I want him down at 76 or above. 20 damage is pretty damn good then. That's really, really good. He is 3 3 hit points away from splitting. He does nothing this turn. Next turn, he eats Blade Dance, Strike. Although I only draw 5 of these cards, but hopefully I just get both the Blade Dances. That's enough to keep me happy. Don't play the Strike. I know it's tempting, but that will force him to split now, and it would be a very bad split. I always thought the Eternal Feather had a 5-3 ratio. Instead of getting unlocked every 3 cards, it could heal you a little extra. 19, 34... No, 5 cards, 3 hit points. And we did get both the Blade Dances with the Strike. Well, this is just lovely. If only I had a vulnerability potion or something to that effect. Shiv, 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 Shiv. Not bad. With some vulnerability, that would have been amazing. As it stands, it was just okay. What about this, though? I need to bring you down to 24 to force a split. 12 won't make the difference, so let's just block a little bit. Things get a little hairy now, because I've got all these slimes in my deck. Could really clog things up. Frailty also hurts, so... this blows. Eviscerate with no discard synergy. Sneaky Strike with no discard synergy. Just a single survivor or my dagger throw would have helped me out in this turn, but we're not getting them. Instead, we are going to prevent you from doing a lot of damage to me. Oh, I had 1 extra energy courtesy of my knee strike, didn't I? That actually means that we could just say no to you altogether. I have no AoE, so I'd rather just kill you now, but actually Shivs kill you as well. I'm going to use my Masterful Stab on you then. Not bad. Blade Dance, please. Oh god, that backfired. I just cost myself 24 damage by not finishing him off. Wow, okay, that almost kills me. With no potions to dig my way out. I couldn't have seen this draw coming though, right? Even a neutralize would kill one of them, but no. Bad, bad, bad draw. And it's only getting worse. Okay. Consider one's options. These need to die. So that's a Shiv and a Shiv. And you need to split. You need to enter Splitsville right freaking now. Draw does not include slimes until the reshuffle. Might be able to make it through here. Nah, Princess, no save scumming around here. The clue's in the name. Scum! Oh, that's pretty useful. Sneaky Strike, Blade Dance, and that is all you wrote. Barring a disastrous draw of 5 slimes, we win. I saw that slime. Saw that slime and I thought the game could hear me, but no. Out you go. Alright, not bad. You get 75% of your missing health back. We get a replacement potion, some money, and some options. Tools of the Trade looking very nice with my discard synergies. Works with Eviscerate, works with Sneaky Strike. Could work with other things. I might go for Tools of the Trade. I love Adrenaline though. What a freaking card Adrenaline is. But I think it has to be Tools of the Trade. Tools of the Trade, and we try and take any amount of discard synergy that we can. Let's go for it. Alright, what are we looking for? What are we hoping for? I'm always happy to see Snecko, but in general, I just need some energy here. Well, might not look all that amazing, but the Hovering Kite is what I'm going for here. We could get +1 additional card draw on every turn, which I would normally trip over myself to take, but since it comes at the cost of our 2-card draw on turn 1, you know, I always consider turn 1 the turn. I want all the energy and power and whatnot front-loaded there. Tiny House is just a it's better than nothing reward. But Hovering Kite, every time we discard, gain energy, although it only triggers 1 time per turn, so I can't just keep discarding and gaining more. Hovering Kite's fine. I'll take it. Massive heal coming in. Excellent. Still would have been better not taking that 24, but I couldn't have seen that kind of disastrous draw coming. Even if I had looked very closely at my draw options, I still would have done what I did, because the odds of not having that backfire were huge. Just everything went bad together there. Both the slimes attacking, 4 slimes in my hand. I do not feel like an elite slaughtering silent right now, nor am I particularly rich. What does that speak to us doing? Not thrilled at the double elite forced on the far right. I am perhaps a little bit more thrilled about something like this. Upgrade, upgrade. Another upgrade over there, but that means no elites at all. Am I okay with a no elite run in Act 2? I think I'll take this and I will diverge if anything looks really delicious. It's only a 1 elite divergence, but we've already taken on the spicy elite. Let's go and not get ourselves killed. Or we'll go and get ourselves mugged. How about that? It's actually a rather nice initial turn here. Rather nice. Get the extra energy from doing a discard there, which is already very useful. Question is, can I kill... If I can I kill either of them? I always prefer the back one to go down. I feel he scales up worse. I got 27, 37, 39. And with the shiving and the masterful stabbing, this shouldn't be too hard to do, right? Slam him down, get your rebate, eviscerate the sucker. Master Stab kills him outright. And we already full block, courtesy of the Anchor. So actually, very good opening on a scary introduction into Act 2. Act 2 is such a nasty act. Like, really horrible. No, with Neutralize, we're not taking damage anyway. Blanc, Flying Knee helps. Taking nothing also helps. Now he's going to try and flee, because he's almost dead. Wait, what? He's not? Bizarre. But a very dead looter. So yeah, you can already see the Hovering Kite coming in and helping us with our discard synergy. So now we love discards, and we want to pick up more discard synergy. The Toilet Roll, the Tingsha, Tacticians, Reflexes, additional potions. Well-laid freaking plans. I know I was just saying get discard synergy, and I do love prepared, but well-laid plans with a plus on it. One of my favorite silent cards. It really solves the draw issue, because retaining is in a way better than draw. If I had retain 1 or draw 1, I'd take the retain. If I had draw 2 or retain 1, then I'd have to sit down and think about it. Let's go. Yeah, of course Act 2 is the hardest act, because you're not that well set up after Act 1, but the enemies are so much scarier. And on A20, everything is just made super bad. And this is why I'm grateful to have the extra draw on silent, because look at this. This is garbage. Strike, defend, strike, strike, defend. I need to fatten my deck up with more cards if I can't get going on the removes. I removed 1 strike. That's not good enough. And I haven't gotten any footworks to increase my dexterity either, so the defends are not very blocky. Anyway, what are we looking at here? Just sadness, I think. The floating baseball here is a royal pain in the bum to deal with. No melter for silent to get through that big defense, and that barricade is there for me. Okay. Hopefully I draw something I want to discard here. That doesn't make life easier. I would like that defend to save myself 5 health. Discarding is going to take me up to 3 energy. That allows me to Blade Dance, Eviscerate. Then I can't get well-laid plans down. That well-laid plans is important. Is it, though? Consider your position here, Jake. What are you drawing? That guy's going to make me unable to block very well in the next turn because he gives you fragile or whatever it's called, the one that reduces your block frailty, that's it. Would love to just kill this guy next turn. If that means I have to deal more damage, then so be it. So I don't think we defend. Well, that takes me up to 3 energy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we just take that 11. Ugh, that's bad. Attack potion might get me out of this situation as well. Do consider it. Maybe. What's the odds that I draw an attack that does 13 damage? Pretty freaking high, I'd say. Get out of here. Totally worth it. Totally worth paying that. The potion, that is. Well, there's my discard synergy. I'd much rather I had a plus on it, though. Suppose I can't turn it down, right? It activates Sneaky Strike, churns my way through my deck. Just so much better when it's prepared plus. Let's keep on moving. Hey, it's the Merchant Man. I'm not loaded, but I'll tell you what I do have. My good friend the Courier. Could get the Prismatic Shard. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Apotheosis is so good, but so unaffordable. I think this is just a strike remove. Some people might say take the accuracy, Jake. You do have 2 Blade Dances. I do have 2 Blade Dances. I'm just never that sold on accuracy as an A20 card. You gotta play it before you get your Blade Dances in play. It does double their output, though. I think Silent is best suited to use the Shard. Be a big risk to take on this run. What would I pick up in the Shard that would really make this go on fire? And it comes at a lot of cost. It really bulks up the card rewards, though. Dangerous. Especially since we almost have a good synergy going. We almost have a pretty good discard deck. And Silence cards are the cards that work with discard. If I suddenly find something like a, I don't know, Fiendfire, it's not going to look quite so hot for us. I think this is just a strike remove. Could buy another potion. Oh god, right, there's another shop coming up. Oh well, won't be able to afford much there either. Should have maybe just held out for that. Tools of the trade from the get-go, but perhaps better yet, there's Prepared and Dagger Throw. Nice. Smack that cultist. Even nicer. Yeah, Sneaky Strike Rebate. Get Tools of the Trade down. What does Prepared have? Ugh, the Ascender's Bane. You stay weakened next turn, Chosen. So extra draw, extra discard, thanks to Tools of the Trade being down, which means we look at this, and we say, already hexed, bah. Well, I need to keep that Masterful Strike. 12 and 8 won't kill the cultist. 12, 8, and 6 won't even kill the cultist, so I need to... I think I'm alright just playing the Survivor here, right? So, stab you, knee you, strike you, take a daze to only take 1. Could have played the Explosive Potion, but yeah, to that. Get out of here, dazed. Gain some extra energy, and then... Not sure I need those well-laid plans. I just need the damage dealt right now. Bap, bap, bap. Bap, and bap, and bap. Defend. Causes me problems next turn. But not playing them causes me problems right now. If I play 2 defends next turn, I get Blade Dance and 1 other card. But they stop me from eating a whole lot of damage right here, right now. No, think of it this way. We have Tools of the Trade down. Play them. Take a guaranteed 10 block. And then... Okay, can I kill you? That's my question. And the answer might surprise you. Get out of here. Close, but we do. Calculated. I'm not sure I want another prepared. Kind of slims down my hand when I keep playing prepareds. It is yet more discard synergy though. Suddenly makes things like Eviscerate look real nice, but yeah, the problem with prepared is you end up with one fewer card in your hand courtesy of this. You draw 2, you discard 2, the prepared goes away, your hand of 5 goes down to 4, and then suddenly it looks a lot less nice. I notably have taken no additional block cards from the get-go, but Deflect is not really a block card, not without an upgrade and some fancy footworks to increase dexterity. I think I'll take Prepared just to work my way through the deck a bit faster, but what do you have? Oh, that's tragic. Oh, that's even more tragic. Amazing relics that I now know I'm never going to see in this run, but you do have footwork, and I was just saying I wanted footwork. Give me that footwork. Oh, another footwork. I shouldn't have done the card remove last turn. Okay. This ain't a charity. Alright then. Alright then. Get me some healing, and I believe I said... I don't think I said anything was a priority on upgrade, but it's definitely footwork. Make those defends less terrible. Suddenly blocking for 8 makes these things much nicer to have. I'd take another footwork in a heartbeat. Hello, Snecko. What do we do with you? Well, we play some well-laid plans. We play some tools of the trade. I masterfully strike you, I shank you in the face, and then I shiv you some more. Not a bad starter, but then the question is, what are you going to do to me? Randomize my card costs, giving me some poor options here. I'm never going to want to play a 3-cost strike, I know that much for sure. But I could certainly get behind a flying knee. Here's the thing, I can play the expensive defend, and then my well-laid plans tells me I can keep hold of the cheap one. Delightfully devilish, one might say. And a free eviscerate. A far less free footwork. A much less free sneaky strike. Don't give me that, that's never getting played at that cost. Alright, interesting options here. Obviously eviscerating you is a go-to. It's free after all. What do you have prepared? Regular cost Blade Dance is A-okay. I held on to this because I thought I might be playing it, and I'm still thinking I might be playing it. Damn. Well, I am playing it. There was definitely a better line to play there. Should have played both of my defends, maybe. Okay, Masterful Stab, despite being more expensive every time you take damage, still randomizes its cost when you roll it out. Should be able to kill you here, right? No, maybe not. Shouldn't have done that. Ew, it's getting worse before it gets better. Shank them, hit them. Shiv, shiv, shiv. And if Flying Knee doesn't kill, which it doesn't, defend what you can. Bit of damage to Snecko. I'm certain there was a line here that let me take considerably less damage. Do you die now, or have I made a grievous error here? No error too grievous after all. I can just defend and then... Had more entry than I thought. Should have played one of these. Doesn't matter, you're already dead. Look, see, Eviscerate is here to play. Get out of here. Not a bad fight. I've had Sneckos go much worse. What about Acrobatics? The discard is no longer so exciting to me because we have plenty of discard. But the draw is exciting. It also helps if I don't have tools of the trade down yet. Yeah, get in here, Acro. Acro, not a terrible idea for upgrading either, although my damage output stinks. The extra draw you do does not stink, or rather it stinks good. Yeah, get that Acro into an Acro Plus, please. 24 card. The feather's starting to do a bit more work now. Don't need any more shopping. What we need are relics. Ooh, ink bottle is a nice draw. Get in here. Pay all 35 of my gold not to have to deal with these chumps. My damage isn't front-loaded enough for this fight. I'm going to take it on anyway. Yeah, it's a draw discard deck. Unfortunately, tough bandages have been and gone. Oh, this is a nice start. I'm not afraid of your attack because I have the anchor, so the main thing is to shut down bear. Can we shut down bear? Not with this draw, we can't. It's kind of close, but it's not close enough. Or is it? Be gone, bear. No, bear. I agree. No bear. No damage either. You hurt yourself. You claim I'm going to pay for this, but that remains to be seen. Let's get acrobaticking. Yeah, I think so. Ooh, well-laid plans is there. Survivor is there. Survivor is worth playing just because it makes Eviscerate free. Get rid of the Sender's Bane, it doesn't matter. Normally you don't like to discard a Sender's Bane because if you just keep it, it will remove itself. However, this fight is not going to go on that long. With Neutralize completely free, 27 on that, alright. Ba-ba-bang, and goodbye. Goodbye. Oh yeah, perfect. Cost me a potion. Happy to spend that potion because the explosive potion doesn't see that much use outside of Act 1 and early Act 2. Once the birds have been and gone, unless you get Darklings or Jawworm Act 3, I don't see the explosive potion is very good, but Strength Potion's great, works very well with something like Eviscerate. What about Expertise? An immensely powerful draw card. It's a shame it costs, but this can be a lot of draw. Do I want that much draw? I think it might be worth holding on to. Because with the prepareds and the tools of the trade and other such things, I might find myself running a tighter hand than I want. Other ideas, this is a dead draw on turn 1, which is when I draw loads of cards. I don't know about you, Expertise Plus. You're not a card that I make much use of, I think. That said, if I've already shed my hand with things like Prepared, it could be really nice filling it up, get myself back to Eviscerate Plus. Help me out, chat. Do we take Expertise? Or do we think our deck is fine enough as it is? If this deck didn't have these strikes and defends, it would be a very strong deck. But it does. Not playing Frostpunk 2. Must not be a good game, says Gritty Geralt. Probably just wanting to stir the pot there. I played Frostpunk 2 and I had a good time with Frostpunk 2. I just don't see a lot of reason to continue to play it. It's fine without it. We have plenty of draw. Yeah, the acrobatics, the prepareds, the dagger throw all speak towards our draw engine being good enough for now. Yeah, I think I'd sooner have another Acrobatics Plus than grab Expertise, because Expertise is kind of limited in its utility thanks to the 7-card limit. I'd rather have something like Scroll. Okay, so do we take an Elite, or do we take Rest/Upgrade? Do I think I could take an Elite? I'm scared. I'm very scared. Slavers would be a problem without a good potion. I just fought mini slavers anyway. I think we'll take the chicken path. If we're suddenly better here, we can take on this elite instead, but I think not. It is Cleric with Centurion, or Mystic with Centurion, rather. Turn 1 tools of the trade sounds nice, but what's in the box? The defend is in the box. Get out of here, defend. Let me play tools of the trade. Let me draw with ink bottle, and this looks rather nice because I can knee you in the face, stab you in the face, and then stab you additional times in the face, or wherever I choose. Didn't even notice you were trying to attack me there, but that's what Anchor is for. Now, I get to, or rather have to discard at this point. Again, probably Ascender's bit. Well, there's no need for the Survivor, is there? So just get out of here. They're not attacking, after all. What's in the box? Acro is in the box. Okay, now that's quite good. Acro, what's in the box? A lot of nice things. Footwork is free, just get rid of the strike, I think. Give them the sneakiest of strikes, the nastiest of neutralizes. Play those plans, fancy those feet, stab them in the face, and then stab them in various other locations. And hold on to that defend. Deck's starting to work. Problem is all these strikes and defends, they are a liability. Should be able to kill you right now because that made sneaky strike free. That makes... hold on. We can make things freer. We can make things yet freer. Be gone, be gone, be gone. You be gone as well. Might not be a lot of damage, but it'll be some on you, Mystic. Maintain the defend. One defend is fine. Keep you neutralized, keep you stabbed. What you got? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Thank you. Kind of want to play more cards just to increment Ink Bottle, which is one of my least favorite things to do in this game. You know, just playing cards for the sake of playing cards. Ink Bottle on 7 is good enough. Excellent, we're back up to 2 potions. Now I feel really good about taking on that elite. Wraith Form. What a dangerous card. Become invincible for 2 turns, upgraded 3 turns. However, your dexterity will go down every turn. Dexterity is the amount that you block for. My 5 block cards become 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, then nothing. If you're going to Wraith Form, you got to be damn sure you know when you want to Wraith Form. It does work very well with well-laid plans. Escape Plan is a good card as well, though. It's just draw, maybe block. I have enough skills for that to reasonably block sometimes, and with Fancy Footwork it actually blocks for 4. I don't know about that Wraith Form. It's a heavy card. Thinking about it, we're coming up to Champ. I could hold on to it for Champ's execution and then try to kill him from there, but I don't have any good scaling damage at all. I just throw a lot of cards down, but nothing scales. There's nothing to increase my attack. There's nothing that increases based on cards I play aside from a little bit of draw. I'm missing a piece of this puzzle. Oftentimes it's just get poison and catalyst, or get some accuracies to make your blade dances better, or anything that works with playing cards that exhaust or playing lots of cards. We currently have none of that. Yeah, Shuriken's the one that gives strength gain on attacks. Haven't seen it, but doesn't change the fact we don't have it. Still eyeing up this Wraith Form. Do I want this Wraith Form? I think my draw is good enough to afford a dead draw, and we might never see one again, so get in here, Wraith Form. And do we immediately upgrade that Wraith Form? Or do we upgrade Tools of the Trade to be free? I don't think that's a problem. Give me that Wraith Form. 3 turns of invincibility is pretty damn strong. Oh, what about even more turns of invincibility? Apparitions. I would lose a ton of health for this. See, these apparitions, they don't cost me dexterity to get played. You only get 3 of them on High Ascension. On Low Ascension you get 5, and I think it doesn't cost you as much max hit points either. That's a tricky one. They are a strategy in themselves, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think it might be a no. I have something that mostly works. My main problem is lack of output and scaling, and apparitions don't solve that. When you upgrade an apparition, they stop being ethereal. Ethereal means that they will exhaust even if you don't play them. If it's still in your hand at the end of the turn, poof, away they go. Whereas if you upgrade them, they just go into the discard pile as normal. Of course, they're still exhaust on play, but nice things to upgrade and keep around with well-laid plans, but I don't think this is the way forward. I'm going to refuse these. I do think taking this elite on is the way forward. I need more relics. Currently, we've only picked up 2 relics this whole act. And since I have 2 potions, let's take it on. It is the Gremlin Leader. Let's turn him into the Gremlin Bleeder. I'm grateful that he's weakened on turn 1, because he's instantly going in for the... What is that anyway? 7x3? Masterful Shank still doesn't take out the shield gremlin, unfortunately. What's in the box? A defend, huh? Well, it makes Eviscerate cheaper. 9, 9, and 9 is 27. Goblin Wizard just dies. I do want well-laid plans down, no doubt about that. Hello, Wraith form. Hey, I can hold on to Wraith form. Isn't that sweet? But it's wrong. Could have actually upgraded my strength and killed you. 40% potion chance using a potion here isn't too bad. I'd rather save the strength potion if I can for the chump, though. Actually, either potion for the chump. So I'm happy using 1 here, but not more than 1. Damn, that shield gremlin actually saved you all of my spiky return attacks. What am I looking at here? Definitely what's in the box. Blade Dance is in the box, and Sneaky Strike being free is in the box. I like these things. Kick Gremlin Leader in the face. Get the Blade Dance down, get the tools and the feet work down. Kill you. Shank you. Shank you some more. And now the Wraith form is there if things get pretty hairy. And it'll save me for 3 turns. That's a big deal. Especially since I get extra energy every turn now that I've got Tools of the Trade down. He's not even attacking. He's being very generous right now. What's in the box? Neutralize is in the box. Okay, then. Might be worth keeping hold of that Neutralize in case he starts doing nasty things to me. What are we about to draw here? Survivor and Flying Knee. I want that Flying Knee down. Should have considered what goes back into the draw pile. Oh, cheers, Asher. Keep the Survivor down. It's likely going to block and make Eviscerate cheaper. So, Flying Knee. Get the Blade Dancing down. That means that next turn we draw additional and I'll hold on to Survivor Wraith form. Good turn, but not yet a good fight. The art for Wraith form makes me smile every time. I don't actually know that this is not the normal stuff. This is the beta art Wraith form because I think it's better than the official art Wraith form. The Wraith form official art is just some dark, menacing picture, but this is better. One of the great things about the artwork in Slay the Spire is that everything pops out with a lot of visual clarity. Dagger Throw and Prepared, although they use some very similar motives, it's very easy. I can blur my vision, cross my eyes, and I can still tell which is which at a glance. The cards look really good. They've got nice little central things about them that instantly make you go, oh yeah, it's Eviscerate, because there's this big blob in the middle of someone getting eviscerated. Even the simple defend, it's like, oh, it's silent, holding up her cloak to defend. It must be a defend card. This visual clarity is something that I've seen a lot of other similar rogue-like deck builder games just not get. They make gorgeous-looking cards, but they don't have that visual clarity going for them. And often they have screeds and screeds of unnecessary text. Anyway, that all goes away from the fact that I'm trying to figure out what to do here. We don't need to defend because we have Survive Her. But also, what's in the box? The Strike is in the box. Yeah. Blade Dance is in the box. Alright, Survivor, help me out by making Eviscerate completely free. Get rid of that crummy Strike. Sneaky Gremlin is a pain in my bum because he just keeps attacking, but can I just kill Gremlin Leader? What's in the box? Actually, what's in the box? Sneaky Strike. I'll take that over a Shiv, that's for sure. $12, $12, $27. I don't think that's enough to kill Goblin Leader guy, but donk. Da-da-dum. I can leave this guy alone because he's just going to charge up for a wee while. That's no big deal. But now you die, and even if this somehow doesn't work out, we've got Wraith Form in our pocket for this very situation. Lovely thing about well-laid plans is by keeping Wraith Form on me at all times, it does not clog my draw. I'm never drawing this card, so my 5 draws are, well, not being clogged. Kind of talked myself in a circle there. But a very correct circle. What's in the box? What's in the other better box? Oh, jeez. That's better. Thank you very much, ink bottle. Here it comes! Oh no, he's gonna hit me for how much? 35. Not very welcome. But there's Eviscerate and Sneaky Strike to just end your freaking face. One more. Oops, I miscalculated that. Badly. I need to play some other cards then. As long as I always have a Shiv here, we're okay. Yeah, don't know how I managed to misplay that as badly as I did, but I did. There we go. Cost me a few increments on ink bottle, but nothing serious. Perfect fight though, not a lick of damage. Oh, tiny chest. One of the worst relics in the game. It's up there with Darkstone Piriat. And getting this at the end of Act 2, we might get one relic out of this, but we probably won't. It's an awful relic. One of those ones that should never really trigger outside of Act 1. Didn't need to use a potion. 3 Shiv pluses is what exactly? I think it's like 6, 6, and 6, so 18 damage. Might be better than attack potion. Nah, I don't think so. Leave it behind. Nothing wrong with a bouncing flask. Adding a bit of poison into this deck could actually pivot into a nice bit of poison. But I'm also looking at that backflip. It's draw, it's block, and I have severely neglected my block game. Even though it's not upgraded, you're getting in here. They should make tiny chest. Well, they're not going to change this game at all at this point. I think they've done everything they want to do with it. This might actually be a recall. None of this needs upgrading. And there's a chance that later on we're going to find ourselves in a situation where there's a lot of upgrades that we want to do. So let's get that recall done and dusted. Alright, chump. What'll it be? It'll be me immediately blocking you, which is nice. Acrobatics gives me energy for playing it, which is just nice. Oh, well, this is very nice. Get out of here. Defend. Get in here. Tools of the trade. Flying knee. Master stab. What's in the box? Blade dance is in the box. Not bad. I don't have well-laid plans down, so I don't get to hold on to any of this. Dagger throw would be dangerous for what it could do for me. Same could be said for backflip. So maybe just defend. Damage is nice and all, but there's some very good setup cards that I want down, so let's just not get in the way of any of that just yet. Plus, taking damage makes Masterful Stab worse, so we want to not do that. He's not attacking. Goodbye defend. Hello extra energy. Hello sneaky strike. Well-laid plans. Footwork. There's an argument for holding on to Eviscerate. Next turn we're going to discard 1, maybe 2 cards, but if I have the energy, just play it now. Survivor I'll hold on to though. Great thing about Well-Laid Plans Plus is I can always make sure I have 2 defensive cards at the ready for chump. And before he gets angry, he doesn't hit that hard. He can buff himself up something fierce, though. He's a scary opponent, so let's not let that get out of our control. I didn't get that prepared I wanted, but I can get that prepared that I want. Thank you. What's in the box? Neutralize. Well, that's an excellent find. I think I'll play both my defense, block this. Survivor is a denser card to hold on to. Yeah, this is okay. Not doing damage anyway. This is where poison would really help me. I know he purges poison when he gets super mad, at least I think he does, but would certainly help with damage because, as I said, this deck does a lot of nice things, but what it doesn't do is damage output. I have one card that does decent damage, and that's it. And I don't have the tools to keep playing it over and over again. Things like Calculated Gamble, if I were Defect, Hologram, if I were Ironclad, getting rid of my deck. You know, all the things I should have taken that Prismatic Shard for. Anyway, he's not attacking. Let's try and do some damage if we can. Thank you, Ink Bottle. At least we get to play a lot of cards, but again, a certain snail would slaughter us. Just give me a free shot, how generous. Thank you, Eviscerate. You're going to be mondo cheap to play. Sneaky Strike is free. Master Stab, Eviscerate. Hey, I'm weakened for some reason. Let's exchange that feeling. So always hold on to Wraithform Survivor now. Survivor's a good dense block card, and Wraithform just gets me out of bad situations, especially when I get super angry. Is he a snail or a slug? He has no shell, right? I wouldn't know the difference. And I guess I don't need to know the difference to not die. This is a bit sad. I need to play Survivor and both Defense not to take damage here. Taking no damage is good, though. This is why I'd love another Footwork if at all possible. Gonna get rid of Wraith Form, because it will come back. Hey look, something's back. I'm very glad he's weakened. But yeah, this very much speaks to a weakness of my deck. What's in the box? What's in the other box? What's in the other box? Lovely. Oh, even lovelier. Rebate. That for full block, that for extra energy next turn. Survive, defend, because it's more important to keep defense on hand than attack. He's about to get really mad, and I don't have a solution for that. Wraith Form is not currently a solution. Could be down the line, though. All of his damn Metallic... Actually, yeah, he's gone to 14 Metallicize. That's really bad for me. Because I don't do a lot of damage, that's very, very difficult to get through. Yikes. Might not make it through this fight. Really might not make it through this fight. I wonder if there's a limit to how much he can metallicize. It's not a power potion. If it was a power potion, I would have played it on turn 1. It's an attack potion. An attack potion does not suddenly make this fight go my way. Don't like these debuffs either, and he's about to buff himself up yet further. Okay, well, need to do what I gotta do. Which is barely any damage for some reason. Ooh, tough. I should get rid of the prepared. Glad I did. Acro is tempting, but not tempting enough. Okay, right, sod it. At this point, I need the extra strength. This fight is about to get out of my hands really badly. He just buffed his strength yet further. Now he's going to clear all debuffs, and then he's going to execute me. And that's about as good for me as it sounds, which is not very. What's in the box? The problem with what's in the box is that it doesn't help me, right? Scrolls through the deck a bit, but whatever. a strike to just get rid of. That's the weakness right there of the prepared. It actually lowers the amount of cards in my hand, which is nae good. Ink Bottle is putting in the work here. It's already drawn 18 cards for me since I picked it up. What's in the box? Ooh, Eviscerate for free. That is in the box. But yeah, being weakened hurts that Eviscerate. Lots of things hurting right now, funnily enough. That's a shame, but we can't play that Sneaky Strike anyway. Might need to Wraith form here because he's about to do Execution. No! Where is Neutralize? I need Neutralize. Neutralize is back here, unlikely to be seen in time. Well, this is why I grabbed the Wraith form. Yeah, you can take it, says Dark Young. I can, okay. Ka-chunk. Could try my luck with Acro. Brings me down to 4. If it doesn't get me anything really good, I've still just got to defend Wraith form. Well, that's something, but it's not necessarily good enough. Sneaky Strike is free. Backflip is the block. There's Neutralize. It's not enough to suddenly make me think we block this instead of going Wraith form, but I don't know, maybe I should. Because when I Wraith form, I am committing to ending the fight as soon as possible. And I have no vulnerability to give him. We're already 11 turns and I've dealt 300 damage. Although on the plus side, I can focus on just killing him. No need to worry about anything other than just dealing damage once I get Wraith form down. Yeah, what's in the box? I think I got a Wraith form. Attack potion is there if we really need to squeeze something else out as well. But yeah, the problem there is that I lose 1 dexterity every turn, so my blocks get less blocky. So yeah, now the focus is kill him. Oh, right, and he still has 14 Metallicize. Terrifying. Oh well. Nobody said it would be easy. And if they did, they were lying through their teeth. Fortunately, I have my increased strength to make things like Eviscerate and Shivs hit that bit harder. Get the Flying Knee out there. What's in the box? Stuff I can't really use, but I will keep hold of these. I will sadly take 1 damage. Now Masterful Strike costs, but Masterful Strike is not part of my Masterful strategy anymore. Just killing this guy is the only strategy there is. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh, that's nice. Could it be nicer? Could always be nicer, but we've already got the block. Ba-ba-bang! We made it, and we saved the potion as well. Unfortunately, Ink Bottle is on 9. But too bad. Ah, pretty happy we made it through that. Can we get happier? None of these cards really change my game. Corpse Explosion is amazing, actually. Don't be off-put by the fact that it applies poison and I have no other poison. Corpse Explosion's strength is not the poison that it deals, but the fact that when you kill someone with it, it kills everybody else. Amazing, especially for Act 3 hallway fights. Yeah, Terror. We need Terror so badly, but we have not seen Terror. It's an uncommon card, so it's not that uncommon. It's got to be Corpse Explosion, right? We don't suffer for energy or draw right now. We need ways to kill. Storm of Steel is cool for triggering synergies with Discard and Exhaust, but without Dead Branch, I do not see Storm of Steel as a great card. Maybe Toilet Roll would work pretty well with it, but Adrenaline is all-round amazing, but no, we need to answer the question, and the question right now is how do we kill things? Do any of these answer that question? Coffee Dripper is a freebie because I have Eternal Feather. Eternal Feather busy healing me for... what's that? 3 times 5? 15 every time I go to a rest site without needing to rest. Coffee Dripper is a very strong choice here. making it inherently stronger than Slaver's Collar. Although Slaver's Collar has no downside, it doesn't trigger for hallway fights. Empty Cage would be a pretty great way to slim down on these accursed strikes. But we could just go to a shop to do that. I really hate Empty Cage. I know it's strong. I appreciate that Empty Cage is a strong relic. But it feels so bad. I mean, Astrolabe transforms 3 and it upgrades them. Empty Cage only removing 2 is sadder than sad. Even if it only removed 3, I would still feel bad about taking it. Doesn't change the fact that we take the coffee drip her. No longer resting at rest sites. Feather says we don't care. Full health as well. That's amazing. That was a great fight. I think I took 1 hit point of damage and all of that. Yeah, Corpse Explosion. It does indeed stack. Hit someone with 2 loads of Corpse Explosion, they'll deal double their max hit point damage to everybody else. Okay, we've been slacking on the elite fighting, so we need to change that. I'm eyeing up this triple elite path. Wait, I thought I was looking at a triple elite path. Can that? As in, put it in a can. Okay, now I'm still looking at a triple elite fight. Trying to mix it together with some nice resting, though. If I take the left path or the far right path, I inherently get more resting. Eternal Feather says we like rest sites. My lack of need to upgrade cards says I don't. We upgraded just about everything that matters right now. All I would like currently are more footworks and more ways of actually killing people. There's no late shop, that blows a bit. I might go for the latest shop available. Quite like Act 3 events. So if we take this, then this... Yeah, there we go. This is the spicier route, actually. If we feel somehow underpowered at this point, we can take the wimpier route. Gotta get that tiny chest relic. Yeah, are we getting 4 question marks here? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, no 4. Ooh, okay, well, that does speak to taking this route instead of this route. It's a guaranteed upgrade without having a guaranteed relic without having to fight an elite. That's pretty good, kind of. The problem is, we could have just had the relic here when we picked up Tiny Chest. Tiny Chest is so bad. And I don't think there's any way of getting 8 question marks in this run. Look in the far right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's your lot. Even if you had the winged boots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, impossible. God-awful relic. Having this be every 3rd room would suddenly make it a relic doesn't feel so bad, but 4th room? God, it's bad. Yeah, needing 8 questions to pay off is horrific. The only time that the tiny chest, I would say, would be really good is if A, you get it early, and B, you got the face swap into the lizard face, or the serpent face, I think it is. Because that gives you 50 gold every question block, which is pretty good. Alright, I'm married to this. Let's go for it. These shapes. Nice. I mean, this is an easier fight than what you get in Act 2. What's it doing in Act 3? Also, Corpse Explosion more or less solves this problem by doing indirect damage to the Spiker. Bit rude that they're all attacking me here, so what's in the box? Neutralizes in the box. Nice, but what's in the box? Defends are in the box. I only need 1 defend here. Could poison you, but I think I'd rather just poison you. Kick you in the face. Take no damage, and then feel sad that I don't have well-laid plans. You give me dazed, which is no big deal, until it's a big deal. Why do I have 2 dazed to my hand? I thought you put 1 in my discard pile. This suddenly became very, very rude. Acrobatics, help me out. Okay, I don't need to defend here. Why? Because I'm going to shank you in the face. Now you die, you kill them, you do a lot of damage to them. Wish I kept that defend now, because with the Wraith form, I could have just killed you as well, but oh well. Get that down, get that down. Ooh, eviscerate. Now I really wish I'd done something else. Okay, maybe I can do it this way. Kablooey, and then... Nah, not happening. Let's Still need a way to indirectly kill you, but fancy footwork will make short work of you, I'm sure. Get rid of that, get well-laid plans down, give me some options here. Blocking is a nice option. Then I can kick you in the face, hurt my feet a little bit, and then do nothing else, because you do 9 counter damage. Geometry, the hardest foe of all. Yeah, not a problem for us here, though. Hey, there's Corpse Explosion. Fan-dabby-doozy-dozy. You're dead now. The only thing I can do of reasonable value is increment ink bottle up to 9, which I will. 8 and 9. Done. Nothing left to play or even think about. It cannot hurt me, and it is about to die. Nice. Alright, good show, Silent. What do we have now? Predator deals damage, and I don't mind big heavy cards because I have big heavy amounts of health, but counter argument. What if we pivot into Poison? Bouncing Flask may need an upgrade unlike Predator, but Poison does not solve Donu Deka, actually. So it's Donu Deka, and then it's either the Awakened one or Time Eater. Tough call, actually. Predator is nice, but damn would it be nicer if I had Terror. If anything, I'm struggling on draw and I'm not struggling on energy, so I am looking at that Predator with hungry eyes. Yeah, exactly. Corpse Explosion solves Donu Deka. Additional Poison does not. Poison's not so strong against the Time Eater either. Draw additional cards would be very handy if Time Eater comes and does his nasty sticky attacks on me. Let's take it. Big chunky attack card goes well with something like Eviscerate. Hello. The lack of access to shops means I'm not taking 999, even though I have Courier. Oh, but Courier makes 999 gold so good. So good. But Normality is so bad. Normality is the worst curse. While in your hand, you cannot play more than 3 cards per turn. Super bad on Silent, who loves to spam out cards. But 999 gold. If only I had Omamori here, I'd be able to block the Normality, take that money, and empty this shop out. And again, with the Courier, everything gets replaced. In some ways, Courier is better than Membership card. Tricks of the Trade can solve Normality, or at least help with it. Yeah, but if you ever draw into Normality, and we have a lot of draw, then you're just bricked. Yeah, I guess you could discard it if you haven't already played 3 cards, but if you draw Normality having already played 3 or more cards, it still bricks you. Normality is horrific. I suppose it's blocked by chat there, isn't it? Hold on, let me help you out there. There's Normality. When in your hand, you cannot play more than 3 cards this turn. It's too bad. Most of the time you see this event, you take I Am War and you get a rare relic, but 999 gold is delicious. If you have any way of mitigating Normality, try and take the 999 gold. But yeah, it's got to be I Am War. No longer healing is not acceptable either. Eternal Feather gets shut down. Alright, I feel like I've seen this guy before, but maybe I'm imagining things. Shank him, Predator him, neutralize him, strike him sneakily, get blobbed on. What you got, Acro? Mostly did that to get the energy and any synergies that we might get out of that. Well-laid plans and footwork already looking good here. Alongside a flying knee to the face. What's in the box? Nothing of great value. Let's have you shivved down so that you're easy enough to take down next turn. Of course, I could Wraith form through your big attack, but I'd rather just do nasty things to you. So I won't even hold on to Wraith form, although it stops it being a dead draw. What are we looking at next turn? Dagger Throw, Prepared, Survivor for Eviscerate. Let's hold on to some card draw and some more damage. We should have plenty of energy this turn. We've got 6 energy, that's good. What's in the box? What's in the other box? Guarantees drawing a defend, which is a bit whatever, but That means I can draw it, discard it, and draw some other things. Ew. Okay, this is not as good a turn as it looked, but even so. Blap, blap, blap. Yeah, I could have played Survivor to make it free, but the Survivor did nothing, and I'd rather hold on to it. Tools of Trade goes down, even though the Strike would have done great damage. Told them to block options. What an easier fight when you don't have to worry about, well, you know, everything else. Just none of you, and then even less of you, please. What's in the box? Still no AoE apart from Corpse Explosion. That could be of concern, is what he'd say if he didn't just draw Corpse Explosion. Alright, goodbye. We're on 9, so no need to worry. Bye-bye. Blop. Well, now that is a prize worth having, the gambling chip. Our first turn is ostensibly draw 14. Up to 14, depending on what our first draws are. An additional Sneaky Strike is tempting, but I don't want to clog my deck with more. Although it is very good, it's practically always free to play because we discard a ton. I suppose my downside is that it's only 12 damage, but... kind of late in the game to be picking up a Sneaky Strike. Valak says they don't think they've ever taken anything but war. I do really recommend trying to find a way to make 999 gold work. You don't have anything that does more damage, let's be honest. Yeah, but this doesn't really do much more damage. It doesn't scale, right? It's not just damage I need. I need damage that scales. Terror would be an excellent answer to a lot of my problems. But we're not finding terror. We can't assume that we will. Just keep moving. Orb Walker. It's just one of you, so it's no big deal. 12 with my 10. Alright, Ditch Shade Defend. Survivor is here, but what's in the box? What's in the box? Ooh, Backflip's in the box. Give me that then. What's in the other box? I don't need Wraith Form for this fight. Or do I? Orb Walker can get out of hand pretty badly. Consider it if nothing else. And that's okay, because I can Sneaky Strike for free. I want that Predator down. Okay, I decided to throw some more things just in case I'd find my way over to... I play Predator. Finding my way over to Eviscerate, which would be free, but we don't have it. Always sad not having Tools of the Trade or the other thing down. Right, what do we have here? I don't have Discard, which is actually concerning. Also, do I not have Block? Very concerning. Can I kill you? 27 and 12 says yes. Thank goodness. Unusual bricked turn. Hang on. Did I imagine it, or did I not trigger it? No, I must have imagined it and not have it happen. Right, Cloak and Dagger's nothing special. Poison Stab is nothing special. If I didn't pick up the 2 Bouncing Flasks I was offered before, I'm unlikely to consider more of it, although it does strip Artifact rather nice. Great solution to the heart as well. But Poison Stab is not that answer, neither is Heel Hook. Get out of here. I'm looking for Terror, and I'm not finding Terror. Yeah, this is what I should be doing more of. This guy's a bit of a nuisance when I don't have Poison. But having my block game be superior should be fine. Give me that. Well, Sneaky Strike is free. That's a little less free. What's in the box? There we go, I need my powers in play. What you got, Master Stab? Okay, that's much better. If your enemy is making a mistake, don't stop them. Much as I'd like to deal some extra damage, I'm not taking damage, so... don't bother. That Blade Dance could be handy, actually. Stay with me. It's the fight where you need to know when to not keep attacking. He's trying to give me a curse, which I'm not super keen on. Kind of keen on giving you corpse explosion, but it wouldn't be that much, would it? What's in the box? Survivor is nice. What's in the other box? Predator, sneaky strike, good. Snipe him off sneaky like. Would love to Predator, but then what if things get out of hand? It's a very expensive card to be doing that too. Oh, but I can't turn down an Eviscerate. Maybe I should. I got 19 block on 8, that's fine. Just take it easy, don't get yourself killed. Yeah, don't get yourself killed. Hang on, where'd you get all that block from? How dare you? Don't hurt me. Really don't hurt me. That's much better. But I don't have defense. Sorted. Whoops. Didn't notice the ink bottle, but I was able to catch it just in time thanks to well-laid plans. This is going well. This is going surprisingly well, I'd even say. A Quartz Explosion is probably well worth playing, all things considered. It's just quite expensive. Dish the Sneaky Strike. It's not doing anything bad to me. Then I can hit you with that. Do I want to hit you some more? Yes and no. That's also fine, although you hit me with more weaken and whatnot. Sooner I make my way down through to Corpse Explosion again, though, the sooner I can do yet more damage on you. Such incredibly tempting attacks, but do not. Best case scenario, it only hurts you. To keep the defensive options on hand. Normality you could deal with by exhausting with Iron Shad. Again, the problem is there. If you draw it, let's say you've already played 4 cards, and then, I don't know, you play Burning Pact, and then you draw Normality, and you go, haha, I will use my other Burning Pact or my True Grit to get rid of it. And it goes, oh no, I've already played 4 cards, now I'm stuck with Normality. My turn is half done, and I got nothing to show for it. Worst case scenario, you draw into it using something like Offering, and you just burn the whole lot. Alright, I can't try taking Corpse Explosion and not playing it. What do you have for me? No. Also no. Do I Wraith form now? I don't want to take that. You have my word, I do not want to take that. Take a risk. Risk did not necessarily pay off. I can block 19 of 24. There's a kind of rest site coming up there. Doesn't get me good things coming my way, does not get my Corpse Explosion down. Wraith form makes me take 1, which isn't the end of the world. The problem is I have 2 more turns to put an end to this thing. He's dead in 3 turns, right? Is he, though? I suppose with Wraith form down, I can go ham on him. Don't really need to worry about what he turns into. But the problem is he has Malleable, which means the more I attack him, the more block he gets. I think I'm just going to accept my own poor play here. What's in the box? Could be anything in the box. Could even be another defend. All right, sweet. We got out of that without being punished. Never punished. I feel like it's a phrase that came from somewhere. Where's my Eviscerate? There you are. Alright, go and do something for me, Eviscerate. Something really, really good. 10 by 3 is not really, really good, but it is manageable. Aw, wanted those. Nothing saying I can't keep them. Just the important thing is not to get bleeding cursed by this guy. Anything else is very acceptable. Even this, I should just leave him to do that. He's going to take gradual poison damage. Although, where's my block option? This isn't much of a block option. If I strike him, I might just get more horrible things coming my way. Take your 5 and don't feel too unhappy about it. Caltrops has been the MVP of this one, except it wasn't Caltrops, it's been Bronze Scales. Sharp Scales of the Guardian rearranging itself. Take 5 begrudgingly. Should be able to kill you now, though. Hey, there's Wraith form. Who was it that said this guy wouldn't be dead in 1 turn? What's in the box? What's in the other box? There's my Eviscerate, thank you. Please tell me I kill you from here. Sneaky Strike rebates, Predator kills. Predator kills, good. And with Ink Bottle and 9, you'd think I set that whole card up from the start. Applying 2 weak with Sucker Punch isn't bad. I do already have my Neutralize upgraded, but with my deck fattening up, we no longer see it all the time. Weakness is nice. I could be convinced to take a Sucker Punch. Glowing Tesseract, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Some colorless cards could really give us the options that we need to surge ahead here. How about some Purity? And before we check these cards, I am taking a swift water break. I'll be back momentarily. Much better. You almost think I played DDR earlier. I thought the relics counted the amount of times they activated. Yeah, look at that. My bronze scales have done 105 damage across the course of the campaign. 7.5 per combat, might not seem all that much. But little bits like that can secure the victory where other things would fail. Saved 65 gold courtesy of the courier. Healed 52 on the Eternal Feather, that's good. But the Ink Bottle, already drawn 30 cards for me. Okay, so colorless cards. They're all uncommon or better. What saves me here? Well, I don't think any of this does. And an 8 damage card for free? Ain't too shabby, but 8 isn't what we're looking for right now. Dark Shackles can be really good. for turning off some opponents for 1 turn, especially the heart. Dark Shackles might be worth considering. It's a stronger but single-targeted version of Piercing Wail, and we haven't seen any Piercing Wails. Or if we have, I hadn't picked them up, which is weird. I normally trip over myself to get it. It's another Dark Shackles. Finesse is quite good. If I had a second footwork, Finesse would be a go-to, because it would just be free block. Draws for itself, doesn't cost anything. Secret Technique to get any skill I want. What would I want out of that? Nothing wrong with grabbing Acrobatics, Backflip, Corpse Explosion. Secret Technique talks to me. Establishment. Enlightenment, rather. Oh, boy. Enlightenment. You with Eviscerate, you with Sneaky Strike. Turn Sneaky Strike into an energy generating card. You with Wraith Form. Oh my god, if I could get Wraith Form, nightmare with Enlightenment. Predator, Corpse Explosion. And you do not exhaust. Right, Enlightenment Plus is a pretty heavy card upgrade, Desire. Better than Mayhem, better than Bandage Up. Isn't Dramatic Entrance purely positive? No. Heavens no. Sure, it exhausts, but it takes up one of your initial draws. So I would have to want to play this every turn, or rather every combat at the start. Wouldn't want to play it against Shapes, might not want to play it against Heart. 8 damage just is not output enough. On your first turn, you generally want setup cards. This doesn't set up anything. This is more of an Act 1 card. Secret Technique is a yes, and it's probably Dark Shackles as well, because I could always Secret Technique Dark Shackles. Really shuts down multi-attackers. I don't need Blind because I've got Sucker Punch Plus, and I've got Neutralize Plus, so give me those. Alright, very good. I like this event. It's well worth paying the 10 hit points if you get some real good cards. I just had that sinking feeling. I thought I hadn't gotten the chest key, but no, chest key is waiting for me. Okay, Elite. Is it Nemesis? Is it Giant Head? Is it Repto? Which are we most scared of? Probably Repto. Because we just don't deal the damage that kills Repto fast enough, all the while those knives go and eviscerate us. I think an early Wraith form would be pretty great against Repto. Turn off all the damage for 3 turns and try and focus on killing her, but my god, I need Terror. I need the Terror card yesterday. I don't even care if it's not upgraded. I need it. Alright, let's go. It is not Repto, it is Giant Head. Our best matchup, because Giant Head takes more damage the more you spam cards. And you better believe we spam cards. Let's spam some cards. There's Enlightenment without its upgrade, but it will make Sneaky Strike generate energy. I could also Secret Technique something else to potentially Enlightenment down. Like Corpse Explosion. Not a great use of Corpse Explosion, I would dare to say. Secret Technique only brings in a skill. I can't bring in an attack or anything. Maybe just Acro, because Acro could give me more things to Enlightenment. So Secret Technique, Acro, get that draw going. I need the draw going here anyway. Yeah, that's a given. Come to me, Acro. Although Blade Dance is compelling, Acrobatics could be anything. It could even be Blade Dance. Hello, Backflip. That's me setting up my ink bottle. Nice and well. Acro... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It actually only draws 3, which could be a problem. Is there anything I want out of my face before then? Get rid of this flying knee. Sure. I've already got my extra energy from discarding, so bear in mind we're going down to 3 energy. 4 thanks to Sneaky Strike, actually. But yeah, give me that extra energy next turn, please. Nice options. This is certainly the Enlightenment hand, unless I want to backflip to fish for more, but I don't think I do. Gotta work with what I have here. Get those down. Certainly want footwork down. Certainly want Sucker Punch down, but let's get our energy from Sneaky Strike. Want Predator down as well, though. Blade Dance, Sucker Punch, Predator. Now, weakness is going to be very handy in these opening turns. And the extra draw. Oh, what a shame, but okay. 42 damage from Predator. Imagine if I had Terror. There's also a couple of potions. Good potion chance, though, so playing an attack potion, not unthinkable. How dead were you from DDR? The DDR went fine. Better than fine. It was not half bad. Dark Shackles immediately just makes me take no damage. Could well be worth considering over playing just about anything. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, right, you were weakened, so it's not as good as I thought. Oh, this is fine. This is just one of those play everything hands. And thanks to well-laid plans, we keep hold of Wraith form. Alright, this shouldn't pose any problems. Shouldn't. What's in the box? Lack of draw starting to show here. At least I'm keeping you weakened, but this fight gets out of hand real fast once he does his countdown, because he scales up very rapidly in the amount of damage that he does. What's in the box? What's in the other box? Ah, Enlightenment is back. Enlightenment on my Wraith form. Only works for this turn, though. It's a shame you're not upgraded. No draw here except for dagger throw. Getting worse. I don't want to risk Wraith forming too early. Can I actually block this nicely? Not with just Survivor and Defend, but Wraith form puts me in a bad situation if I can't kill you going down the line. Might Enlightenment away the Wraith form then, or Enlightenment with a view to Wraith form. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I think it'll do. So Defend, Wraith form, Blade Dance, Sneaky Strike, Defend, because it makes the Blade Dances stronger. Oh, hello Eviscerate. You come at a most convenient time. I'm on a timer now, though. You've got to go. Should I attack potion while we're at it? Your time's 17, so yeah. Predator, Predator. Although, what about added weakness? Nah, Predator. Give me the extra draw. Yeah, goodbye yourself. Okay. Don't need more than one defend. Get the extra energy. Backflip for more draw. And get the block, of course. Ooh, this isn't so hot. No additional draw when I need it. Harumph. Okay, well I can play a bunch of things at least. Get that back. Oh god. Tough call here, actually. Need that draw, need that damage, but I need to kill you now. Tick tock indeed. This is my last turn of invulnerability. If you don't die, I'm in trouble. What's in the box? What's in the other box? Well, that makes Eviscerate free. Acro is a little tempting. We've already discarded, so Acro is just spending money for a whole lot of not much. But what could it draw of usefulness? It could draw a Sneaky Strike with Enlightenment again. Could also Enlighten Predator, which is quite nice. Did get Enlightenment, didn't get anything else of great value though. Still going to play it though. I do like cheap. Oh, right, I should have fished with Dagger Throw as well, but I did not. Okay, goal is just kill you here, so please kill. Go, go, slow. Thank you, extra draw. Now's not the time, though. Master Stab. What's Dagger Throw got? It's got a Sneaky Strike. Damn, I should have fished earlier then. Okay, then. Predator, and we're out of here. Not bad. Potion Belt's a reasonable enough reward if I can fill it up. Courier makes filling it up easier. Calculated Gamble with a plus on it. Okay, this starts solving some of my problems. As in, when I'm bulked up with strikes and defends and I don't want to play them, I can just use them as fuel to draw with my engine. Get in here, Calc Gamble. And we can heal up to Fool with a Feather. We already recalled, and as I recall, Enlightenment Plus was a priority, so I'm taking it. Whew. Yeah, I hope you slept well, Dark Young, but the DDR went very well. I felt really full of energy. I didn't even finish because I was too tired. Alright, Courier. Options. What are we looking at here? Well, there's a Catalyst if I wanted to very suddenly pivot into Poison. Don't think I do, though. Nauseous Flame strips Artifact and just generally does nice extra damage. Full cost, though. I do like Medical Kit a lot. A lot. It's also going to have another relic behind it. A relic that I may really want. 4 days of little or no sleep. Finally got a good one. Oh, that's good. I actually ordered some new bedding, because whilst I was sleeping very well, I thought, what if I could sleep even better? So I got one of those... I already have a mattress with a mattress topper that's memory foam and a mattress sheet on top of that before we even hit the linens. But I thought, what if I had an even better mattress sheet in the middle? So we'll see. Got some kind of bumpy looking foamy thing. Just become one with a bed at this rate. I do think the medical kit speaks to me, although we discard a lot. So getting bad things like wounds isn't so bad. We just chuck them out. It might actually be better than playing them in certain ways. Akabeko's not so hot. I mean, it works really well with Eviscerate, but we're beyond that being a strategy anymore. Future card rewards have one additional card to choose from. That does include the rare cards, but there's not enough card rewards to justify that, I would dare to say. I think I'd take the Nauseous Fumes because behind it is another power, and behind it could be something like another Well-Laid Plans, another Wraith form. Although I really want Nightmare. Nightmare, together with Wraith form, makes me very powerful. Doesn't not by itself form an infinite. I need 2 Nightmares for that. But Burst Nightmare. Does anyone know if that works? No, I don't think Burst Nightmare can target itself. Finisher's pretty good. You play a lot of attacks. It is pretty good. Isn't there another shop coming up soon? There will be a shop in Act 4, but my goal is to survive long enough to actually get there. Discarding a strike. I think I'll take the Nauseous Fumes and see what's under Nauseous Fumes. A Footwork, yes. Another Tools of the Trade. Too expensive, so no, but getting that Footwork was well worth getting the Nauseous Fumes for. Nauseous Fumes is whatever, but I had a funny feeling about what was under it. Let's dunk that strike. And it's not too late to grab a Power Potion. I don't think so. I really don't think so. You're not wrong about that finisher. Not only that, we can retain it. We do play a lot of attacks. Could play more, though. I feel like it could be even better. But I can't complain about lack of damage and then turn down a perfectly reasonable damage card. The trouble is now, when it comes to upgrades, of which we only have 1 before the boss, Footwork is now fighting with... well, it would be fighting with Finisher. Buy Catalyst and see what's behind it. I can no longer afford Catalyst. It's Finisher, or we're out of here. Finisher's the only thing that seems worth my time. If only it were every card you play, not every attack you play. Guan. Alright, what's in the box? Oh, that's painful. I want that tungsten rod so badly, but I can't take it. What regrettable thing did I take earlier when I could have just taken the key instead? I think I took Eternal Feather. Don't tell me I took Tiny Chest out of one of these things. There's no way. I want that tungsten rod so bad, but I am truly not allowed it. Wait, that's not true. That's not true at all. We have a Tiny Chest reward right here, guaranteed. If we take the tungsten rod here, we will get that. Tungsten rod combined with Wraith Form makes us literally invincible. We're taking the rod. We're also grabbing some potion. Oh, nice. I mean, the smoke bomb is not nice, but still nice. Right. Does it pay off? Yes, enormously. The Dreamcatcher is such a heap of ass because you can't use it with Coffee Dripper. Useless relic got traded for very useful relic. Tiny Chest delivers. That's really interesting. You always look at Tiny Chest and think that it's a poor reward, because even if you get one relic, it's just one time-delayed relic. But Tiny Chest allowed us to choose between a guaranteed good relic or a could be anything, could be ice cream relic. And it paid off. Paid off big time. Alright, excellent. Yes, Petan, Pseudopetan, Justice. Alright, it's you, Reptomancer. I used to be so afraid of you. How do I feel about you these days? Well, I don't feel like a man who wants all these defends. I don't even feel like a man who wants a sucker punch. I want Blade Dance, Finisher, Footwork, and whatever else we can squirm our way into here. Good to know that if this fight goes absolutely boggin, we do have a just get out of jail free card with the smoke bomb. I can just get out of here. I wouldn't get the relic, I wouldn't get the money, I wouldn't get the card rewards, but I also wouldn't die. Not dying is pretty good. Corpse Explosion is also pretty good. I can Corpse Explode one of these daggers. However, wouldn't it be better to Corpse Explode them next turn when there's a lot of daggers? The answer is yes. Much better, even. So let's start with a backflip. No, let's start with footwork into backflip. Oh boy, well laid plans. I could play that Calc Gamble. I could hold on to that Calc Gamble. Haven't heard that since you were at school. Boggin. Alright, well I have full block here. So this Corpse Explosion doesn't seem too bad. I may as well just do Enlightenment. I have nothing else to draw, do I? No, I've got Ink Bottle draw. Ink Bottle could still draw me something that I really want to see. Problem is, I'm out of energy already. And there's a lot of things I want to play already. Enlightenment brings Corpse Explosion down to 1. So if that's 1, and Blade Dance is 1, and Finisher is 1. But I really want well-laid plans played, so... what's a man to do here? He doesn't know. This is what he does. Let's see what's in the draw first. 6, 6 and that, 4, 9. Alright, there we go. With Corpse Explosion, you guarantee die next turn. That means I don't even need to focus on this dagger. Everything else can go into Repto. I draw as Eviscerate. Oh, that's kind of cool. So then I do play Enlightenment. I do Corpse Explosion on you. I do Eviscerate on you. I do my well-laid plans, and that allows me to hold on to Finisher and Calc Gamble, full block, and even though you're about to raise some daggers... Wait, what? Oh no! No! My thorns killed it! Oh damn. That was not part of the plan. I did not even consider that thorns would have struck it and killed it, which it did, and it was quite funny, but not ha-ha funny, at least not for me. Okay, figure this out. Figure it out really fast. Footwork calc gamble. Can tungsten rod reduce damage to 0? Yes. Hello, Wraith form. Could be a legitimate Wraith form usage early. If I think I can just murder Repto, because tungsten rod will reduce the damage down to 0. So I don't even need to defend as long as I Wraith form. However, I would really like my enlightenment back, but it's already gone. Secret technique, get me anything. Well, any skill. I've regained my extra energy here. I think I just need to work my way down my deck and get back to good cards. Alright, we're going to Wraith form. Actually, I could hold on to Wraith form for another turn if I could just block. That's a better idea. Block this Wraith form next turn. Acro, what's in the box? Options are in the box. Sod the Flying Knee. Give me better options, please. Predator's nice. I didn't actually think about blocking, did I? No, that's okay. I can secret technique some block. Can I? No, not really. What am I doing? Alright, I think I can stand to take 4 damage. Although dagger throw or just killing one of these would also solve my problems. Oh, hello, Dark Shackles. Hello, Neutralize. That's also good. Let's keep you nice and weak. Blade Dance you out of existence. Survivor away. I don't want to secret technique any of this, do I? No, I don't. Survivor away the shackles. Keep hold of these two. Take no damage, but I must play Wraith form this turn. Because otherwise, you know, things start getting pretty grim around Repto pretty fast. Thankfully, playing a small game of what's in the box gets me some options. Extra energy, so I can actually sneaky strike for full rebate. And I need to focus Repto. I don't care about little crummy knives anymore. So hit you, get a rebate. Interestingly, I could actually secret technique enlightenment and make this a lot cheaper. Do you have anything that makes me want to do that? No, it's just Survivor. Sod the Survivor. So troublingly, even if I get the energy reduction, I got nothing to draw. That's not true. We have 1 draw with Ink Bottle. Let's see what the Ink Bottle draw is before we make any dangerous decisions. It's just a wimpy little strike. Alright, sod that then. Wraith form! Now I must focus on killing. We don't need to block because no matter what they do to me, Tungsten Rod keeps me alive. Of course, they do give me wounds, but the wounds go into the discard pile, and that makes my life a little easier. Right, entire focus is killing Repto. Everything that does damage gets thrown at Repto. Could I secret technique any skill of great value here? I say no, not really. And Enlightenment doesn't do anything. Blade Dance could do stuff for me, so let's start shanking old Repto in the face. Throw these cards away. See, now that's what I'm talking about. Sneakily strike you in the face, eviscerate you, punch you in the face, draw, draw. Only thing we're interested in is dealing damage. Play that so it's out of my hand, play that so we don't see it again. Hold on to this, take yet more 0 damage. Suicidal Knives do nothing except give me wounds, and the wounds are actually fine, because this is why we have Tools of the Trade, isn't it? I still have one more turn of intangibility, one more turn to just ruin your day with. What's in the box? Corpse explosion. Kind of funny. Can I kill you and keep my ink bottle at a reasonable level? What do I draw next turn? Yeah, we're going to finish this fight with ink bottle on 9. There we go, ink bottle 8. How about ink bottle 9er? Splendid. Dare I say, perfect fight. And now I can no longer become frail. That's really handy for the silent, especially in the heart fight. Being frail on that turn 2 makes blocking really hard, even with 2 footworks, because it's unlikely you get both of them down. Where the hell is Terror? This is not Terror. Phantasmal Killer is very welcome, but it's not Terror. In many ways it's better than Terror, but in some other ways it's not as good. I just got back in the gym. The run is still going. Sounds like a pretty wimpy workout there, Mitchell. You sure you were even lifting? Okay, I'm very happy to have Smoke Bomb if this fight goes south, which it may well do. Flying Knee and Dagger Throw I don't think quite do what I want to do, especially since throwing them away essentially does what Dagger Throw is there to do. So that makes Eviscerate nice and free. Makes that Sneaky Strike nice and free. I got options here. The thing about this kind of fight, though, is that Transient... Sure, I can do a lot to you right now, but it's more interesting about what I do to you later. And if I don't have access to nice things like... Oh, right, I should definitely Secret Technique for Acro then. Okay, in that case, what do we get rid of? I hate to say it, but Eviscerate. Eviscerate does not solve any problems this turn, as amazing a card as it is. What if we held on to it, though? Finisher solves no problems right now, but it could down the line. Goodbye, Finisher. Ink Bottle, draw me... Wraithform works amazingly for this fight. Oh, that's good. That means I desperately want well-laid plans, which means we Secret Technique... Well, Can't Gamble is nice, but I'm thinking more acrobatics right now. Acro, what you got? That is not what I wanted. I wanted well-laid plans. Without well-laid plans, this Wraith form is bad for me rather than good for me. What a shame. Alright, well, let's just work with what we have then. Eviscerate is free. It's possible that I could Ink Bottle potentially down to well-laid plans. Well-laid plans are just so important that I really want it. That means I can only reasonably play 3 energy worth of stuff. So Sneaky Strike, kapow. Blade Dance, kapow, kapow, kapow. Blade Dance, kapow, kapow. That's not what I wanted. It's close though. I mean, it's pretty damn good for dealing with Wraith form. It's not good enough. Alright, then get Footwork and Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch versus Tools of the Trade. Tools of the Trade gets me through my deck faster. Sucker Punch makes you less of a threat. Not an easy call there. Where's Neutralize? Neutralize is there. Let's get through the deck faster. If I can scroll back round to Wraith form, my life gets a lot easier. Let's also increment Ink Bottle a bit better. Again, not afraid of this fight. I am not afraid of smoke bombing my way if things go south, but the idea is that things don't go south, right? Why would they go south? Nauseous Fumes doesn't help us with this fight. Then again, what I have right now also doesn't help me with this fight. Ha! Am I willing to take 5 damage here? Yes, I am. 4 damage, rather. Thank you, Tungsten Rod. Unlike Tori, Tungsten Rod reduces damage no matter how much you're taking. Tori gives out over 5 damage. Alright, I think that defend gets me where I need to be. There's the well-laid plans. And another footwork, of course. Gotta keep you weak. That was a lot of damage out of that thing. Why was I doing so much damage with one sneaky strike? 24, right? Why did my sneaky... Oh, I've got Phantasmal Killer going. Right, of course, of course. Well laid, yes. Footwork, yes. This is difficult. What am I drawing here? Backflip defend. Any of these actually work, so... Good enough. Actually perfect. Thank you, Tungsten Rod, again. You were such a great find. Now, Wraith form. I want you now more than ever. Meaning we need all the draw in the world that we can get. Well, Sneaky Strike is free. Freaky Strike. Backflip, what you got? It's alright to defend my way through this, but what's in the box? Not really caring about keeping you weakened so much as I'm caring about drawing down my deck right freaking now. Okay. Wraith form now saves me in this fight, so please Wraith form, or acrobatics into Wraith form, or calc gamble into Wraith form. Yeah, Calc Gamble I can get behind, but Calc Gamble is okay. What about Calc Gamble with more fuel? There's my Wraith form, and it's still 1 cost because of my previous enlightenment. This fight is 1. Now the only thing to care about is incrementing Ink Bottle up to 9, and just ignoring the rest of the fight. That was worth taking 4 damage for any day of the week. Calculated. Alright, all that for 19 gold? I would have felt really good if I'd done all that to get a terror. I tell you, Deflect's alright. Now it's upgraded, and I have a bunch of footworks. If I have both my footworks down, that is a free block 12 card. But it competes with a 1 cost 12 damage synergizes with finisher card. Even so, I think it's got to be Deflect. Yeah, get in here, Deflect. I really still want more draw. Another acrobatics or backflip would go a long way here. Wait, I said that and I just turned down an expertise plus. Might kick myself for that later. Alright, shapes, more shapes, and floating basketball. What'll it be? Well, they're not attacking me. At least not to the point where I care about. Nauseous Fumes is alright, combined with Corpse Explosion to deal with you. Keep the backflip for draw. Enlightenment. What's in the boxes? Oh, well, God, that is nice. Alright, enlighten all this down. Corpse explode that sucker. Oh, bollocks, I forgot about his, Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Whoops. He had Artifact to block both of those effects. He won't block this, though. He also wouldn't block me just simply killing him. In that case, I should have hit one of these things with the corpse explosion so they do all of that. That was a complete misplay by me. But that's okay, it happens. What's in the box? Flying Knee. Shouldn't need Wraith form where this is going, and I don't have well-laid plans down. I should have gotten rid of Deflect, actually. Oh, well. This thing still needs to go because it can do explodey damage towards the end, which I'm not thrilled about dealing with. Poor play. Does Exploder Exploding activate Corpse Explosion? Never tried. Right, I will slowly kill Spheric Guardian with my poison, but that's not good enough. Yeah, I misplayed this badly. How do I deal with this? Secret Technique myself some acrobats. Oh, and a lot of nice things I want played here. And Survivor alone will defend, thanks to footwork. And Footwork, well-laid, survivor, blade dance, finisher. Not enough for all of those. Also I'll get well-laid plans. Survivor down, get rid of the dagger throw, blade my dancing. Too little, too late. Sneaky strike, I'm afraid to say. Ba-ba-bang, and away you all go. Yeah, what a poorly played thing. And the Spheric Guardian doesn't mess around with his attacks. In fact, he's not messing around right now. And my ink bottle is not there to help me either. Well, I am eating crow over this one. What a mistake. Am I happy taking 11 right now? Yes, because we heal it all up next. Alright, alright. Consider it a lesson. Ah, thank you, Tungsten Rod. Of course, Tungsten Rod helped me out doubly there. Where's all my cards? I'm glad I've got all my extra stuff down, but one does wonder where they went. 70% potion chance. Yeah, that's another good reason to be taking this fight. I don't want that smoke bomb around here. Let's have you not do anything this turn, and then prepare for double? Prepare for trouble, rather? Sneaky strike, rebate. Sneaky strike, rebate. Predator just straight up kills, but I'm trying to think about incrementing ink bottle since we're coming up to the boss fight. And you're dead anyway, so all I need to do are play cards. Or is play cards. We're at 7, we're at 8, we're at you being completely dead. Whew. Yeah, lack of draw. Backflip plus, or, well, even a normal backflip. Expertise, acrobatics, I want them all right now. Blessing the Forge over Smoke Bomb? Yeah, I think so. Concentrate, discard 3 cards, gain energy, but I just said I need draw. It's quite the opposite. Blade Dance gives me shivs, which are fuel for calculated gamble, but it pushes problems down the road. I think I'll take it anyway, though. It's got a plus on it, right? And we have all the keys and full health, so we can just upgrade something with impunity. What do we upgrade? I say footwork. Secret technique to stop exhausting? That turns secret technique into acrobatics often. That could be worth it. Could be worth more than a footwork plus. Yeah, Blade Dance gives draw through ink. That's a good call. But yeah, I think making secret technique not exhaust is pretty big because it can draw into acrobatics or backflip. Not usually thrilled at that, since exhausting is nice, but in this case, no. Of course, I also have Blessing of the Forge if other upgrades are necessary. Alright, time for the boss gauntlet. It's 2 of the 3 Act 3 bosses, then Shield and Spear, then the Heart. Will we even see all of them? I don't know. I'm okay with taking a bit of damage if it means I can get set up. The Anchor has been putting in a lot of turn 1 block work, so goodbye Defend, goodbye Phantasmal, maybe goodbye Survivor. I want that Nauseous Fumes to strip away Artifact, definitely keeping Acrobatics. Maybe even get rid of Prepared. It draws and discards, but with this, I'm discarding it and drawing, so it's actually better to use for the Gambler chip. This is okay. Gaining extra energy thanks to Hovering Kite. And Secret Technique could be anything. There's nothing to enlighten here. Acrobatics is tempting. Nauseous Well-Laid Acrobatics. Gives me my draw as well. There's Sneaky Strike with my name on it. Curious about Acro, because if I Acro into stuff that works with Enlightenment, then Secret Technique is a go-to for Enlightenment. It does and it doesn't. It would make that Eviscerate never cost more than 1. Not the best setup I've ever seen. It should probably go to that anyway, though. Would be useful. It could also be backflip for a bit more draw, but I don't have the energy for putting that to use. I get over here Enlightenment. At least Enlightenment can be used again down the line. And then Sneaky Strike becomes an energy generator for the rest of time. Guess I start working on your artifact as well, buddy. Oh, I should have tried Dagger Throw. Could have been something I wanted to artifact. It was... could have had even more energy to play with. Oh well. What do I want to do here? I haven't played enough attacks for Finisher. So goodbye Finisher. Play Sneaky Strike because it rebates. Play Eviscerate because it's free. Defend. No. Full block. The reason I focus down Dono is because Dono ups their strength. Deca ups their plated armor, which is not as bad as Metallicized. Plated armor you could smash through. Metallicized, like the champ gets, you cannot. This turn looks bad. 30 incoming, no mitigation, no defense. No discard either. It tells me to get Tools of the Trade down. So is it just Tools of the Trade, Fancy Footwork, Predator? Really chew my way through the draw? Paying for it though. I have calculated gamble for and backflip for draw down the line, so I think I'll actually Flying Knee and Blade Dance currently instead. I do have Weak Pot. Weak Pot is worth considering at this moment. That's good, that's extra draw next turn as well with Ink Bottle. Applying 3 weak means it works this time and the next time Donu comes to get me, and that's probably well worth it. Keeping that Predator, of course. Alright, artifact is entirely stripped. Hey, there's Wraith Form. Far too early for Wraith Form. Not too early to Dark Shackles you, though. Dark Shackling you is so good. There we go. Suddenly taking almost no damage. Masterful Stab is sad to see. I'm thinking Predator to break through your armor. Shivs to destroy your remaining armor. Calc Gamble the rest, although I should probably defend, right? I got Deflect. Well, there's Deflect. It does 9. I could keep you weak. Wait, no, weak will work together with this. Even better. And then Corpse Explosion wins this fight. I almost forgot about that, but yeah, Corpse Explosion on Donu means I don't even need to kill Deca. An expertly chosen thing by me. Let's get rid of that prepared, shall we? Actually, Corpse Explosion, there's no point double Corpse Exploding you. Well, there's limited point in doing so. What's in the box? Ooh, I do like Deflect. What's in the box? A Masterful Stab is no longer quite so good anymore. It is still damage, though. But it's expensive damage. Ugh, I've already got full block. Getting rid of a defend? Next turn's the turn that could really hurt, though. I think I do actually get rid of you. Weird as that may be. Play you, get the rebate. It's you that I want weak next turn. Beyond that, I should be able to take you out. Get the full block going. Hold on to these cards. Whew. I think you're getting more mileage out of this game than FTL. I think this game is more replayable than FTL. There's something a bit fatiguing about playing lots of FTL, but I do not find this game fatiguing at all. I want some defending around here, but I've already got 10, 10, 13 block. Still think I'll get rid of the Dazed. I have good options here for slaughtering Donu. Let's see what Acrobatics has to say about that. Has nice things to say about that, actually. Start with Evisceration. Don't Enlighten just yet. I want to see if I can draw something else to cause great pain to you with. So let's start by shivving, shivving, shivving. Could this draw anything of great value? Maybe. But currently I want to Blade Dance Finisher, but then also kind of defend a bit. I don't know if killing you is feasible. It's probably not. It's almost certainly not. In that case, you get out of my face. Damn, because a Blade Dance Plus with the Finisher would work tremendously well here, but I want to block. I want to defend Survivor. But that does not allow me to Finisher. Predator's probably the better option then. Finisher does 6, 6, 6, and 6 for 24. This does 20 but draws 2. Blade Dance Plus does 16. Give me the extra draw next turn, please. You're very soon to die anyway, Donu, and your brother Deka goes down with you. Still unfortunate to even take 22 damage here. Time Eater could really make me pay for all of this. This is an excellent time for Wraith form, but it's an even more excellent time to simply kill you. What's in the box? A Sneaky Strike, a energy-generating Sneaky Strike. There's no good reason to think I can't just kill you here. Alright, if I play Shiv followed by Finisher, you're dead, and the fight is over. Boom. And Ink Bottle's on 9 for what could either be a very, very hard or a just regularly hard fight. Regular hard it is, Awakened One. He scales up with the powers that I play. I wouldn't say I play a ton of them, but... Okay, backflip is good. But... How about we just Master Stab to begin with? Start taking out your cultist friends. Draw me one. Ooh, Wraith form with Enlightenment Plus. That's a yes. But we can do better, can't we? Backflip into some... Oh god, this is the hand of hands. Look at those sneaky strikes. Get those enlightened. Now it's all one for the rest of this entire run here. Alright, that is great. Do the cultists get resurrected? No, they do not. I would really like to kill one of these with Corpse Explosion, so I don't need to kill the other one as well. So the Eviscerate's going on the Awakened one, I guess. Did that wrong. Should have eviscerated you. Have you even lower in health? But there's no guarantee I even get the Corpse Explosion in time. Maybe I shouldn't. Alternatively, I do some damage to this cultist, so that if it doesn't work out, things are just in a better situation. I don't need to play any of this junk, but I don't have well-laid plans down. In that case, play them just to increment Ink Bottle. Okay, well, we did get Corpse Explosion, meaning it was foolish to do what I did. That kills you, but I still take 22 off of you, which is not acceptable. And also it doesn't kill you straight up. This isn't good. Think of other options then. Nothing's coming to mind. The gamble's gonna get me 4 cards, and if the 4 cards aren't good, it's just bad news for me. Could get me all powers, and then I just take more damage. He's got 6. The dagger throw wouldn't take you out. I'll just eat my medicine here. Ouch. Can't gamble. What you got? Give me my deflect. I would power you up, but the dexterity I get is probably better. This'll hurt. Youch. Probably better, right? Okay, I need to mitigate damage big time. Acrobatics will help with that. Well-laid plans would be nice, but Awakened One is super scary. With the energy I've got and the deck size I've got, I'm actually not convinced I get through this. What's in the box? Footwork. Dangerous. Can't be tools they're trading around here. Where are my defense cards? This is not my beautiful home. Could sucker punch him to keep him weaker. In fact, I'm pretty much forced to do that currently. Secret technique Dark Shackles takes care of this turn, actually. But beyond that, I'm in great trouble. And then from here... This would be a great time for Phantasmal Killer, as in having the boost this turn. Next turn it's useless, or mostly useless. I'll play Footwork anyway. I'm gonna. I take 4 damage for that. More energy next turn. This is my draw next turn, right? It's a bit sad. So I focus on being able to draw another card with Ink Bottle. Go, Tungsten Rod, go! He's unshackled. Keep him weak. Keep me less weak. Ink Bottle draw, go! Ooh, Wraith form, but you're much, much too early. I don't have well-laid plans. I might regret not getting it down. I never know when to play powers against the Awakened One, though. Especially with someone as fragile as the Silent. One bad draw and I'm bricked, by the way. I don't think I have the defense card density I need to handle the Awakened One. No blurs either to help things carry over. So I gotta keep him as weak can be. Fortunately, Sneaky Strike is a energy generator. Unfortunately... I need my block cards here. 12 or 12? Well, what about the 12 with the Ink Bottle gain? Get in here, get in here, get in here. Yeah, there we go. Eviscerate. You know what? The way this is going, I need some extra strength. Yeah, this is why I think this battle is not going to go my way. I might have got some block cards here, but look at that. I need to spend pretty much all of my energy blocking when he does something like this. And this is him weakened, hitting me for 36. Scary. Very scary. Alright, what's in the box? Good. I need to keep stacking weak on him so that he never gets to his fullest of potentials. I need to hurt him, but, you know. Enlightenment does nothing for me here. Gambling into a defend, a survivor. Very... Okay, look at this. There's no block down the line here. Bad, bad news. Is there anything here draw? Predator sets me up to be able to draw more, but that's not what I'm talking about. Blade Dance is kind of draw. Enlighten the Predator so that... No, if I don't get this... Gotta move. Gotta freaking move. Oh god, I didn't get my defend card that I wanted. Oh dear. Well, we're holding on. I'm still standing, Awakened One, but not for much longer. A little bit longer, though. Corpse Explodey, Defendy, a bit more Defendy, get you out of here. More energy that I cannot spend. Ouch. Yeah, we're toast. We just did not have the defend here. The defense. And I don't think it's not even about not playing well-laid plans, which I could have and maybe should have done. I just didn't have defense cards. I needed more deflects, backflips, even blur to carry it over. Yeah, relying on these crummy little defends, they make up too little of my deck. My deck is full of things that... It's so hard to make a good silent deck. Yeah, no damage or poison though. My deck got far from something that didn't really do much. Right, we haven't discarded anything, have we? No, we have not. Could we pull something out of our rear end with you, Colorless Potion? Maybe. Apotheosis! Well, it makes defend a defend plus. Almost keeps us alive. Oh. Oh. Someone's still living. For now. But only for now. He's still coming at me. Still really coming at me. Oh hey, how about we enlighten down our Masterful Stab? Almost still standing. Actually, between Defend and Survivor, we are still standing. And that gives me a little bit of extra energy to hit you with 18 or 16. 16 actually, because it increments my ink bottle better. I'm still standing, but that Wraith form is unplayable. Alright, keep him neutralized, give me a draw. Noxious Flames is also pretty unplayable. Secret Technique could get me some much needed block here. Noxious Flames is not. Yeah, neither of these are acceptable. Secret Technique needs to get me a backflip or something. Or something. On 5 energy, I think I can afford that defend. I'd rather get Acro into some better things, but too bad I have to make do with a defend. Okay. Okay. What the hell is this? 22, 14, 11, 25, 35, 45. Yeah, that is one dead Awakened One. Don't want a dagger throw because I want a well-laid plans. In that case, get rid of the flying knee. Give me the well-laid plans, and then I can hold on to the acro. Oh, and the deflect. Oh, that's pretty good. All right. All right, all right, all right. This means war. Well, now. Don't be done with your doubting yet. This is phase 2. He stops scaling up, he keeps the strength, and starts hitting you every turn, and adds voids into your draw. It was really nasty first time I came across this guy. I finally beat him, he just did this and killed me. I felt so sad. Right, what's a man to do in this situation? First case scenario is I need to block for at least 42. 43. Deflect, defend, survivor certainly helps with that. A little bit more is needed. Acro, help me out. That kind of helps me out. Okay, good, good. As tempting as Phantasmal Killer may be, is it really going to set me around? No, I kind of want that double damage, don't I? I don't think Nauseous Fumes gets me through anything here. I'll have 3 energy. That's defend. Oh, Sneaky Strike generates energy as well. I don't think I'm gambling here, but I want to hold on to the gamble to get me out of a bad situation. So what do I not play here? I'll have 3 energy. It's kind of Blade Dance, Finisher. Get 1 more from Sneaky Strike. Need to defend down. I don't think that Nauseous Fumes is getting played here, though. Oh, crap. I must have already discarded. Oh, well. The defense is a must. That leaves me with Blade Dance. Oh, thank God. Streaky Strike is here to give me a bit more energy. That allows me to Blade Dance again. Which allows me to Finisher for 100 damage. Not bad. Okay. Did I ever tell you that I'm still standing? Ooh, okay. Okay, well, you might notice there's no defending going on here. It's Secret Technique into backflip to get me the block and the draw, but do we have any more block? Yes, we do. So, Secret Techers into backflip. Just backflip immediately. Into defend, full blocks, which is great. Do I gamble this? I don't like what I have here, but I might need those defends next turn. Actually, those defends alone won't save me next turn, will they? Which is all the more reason I need to chew my way through the deck post-haste. The prepareds help a little bit with that. Draw 2, discard 2. It's more like draw 2, discard 3, but I need to work my way down here. It's also the idea that I need to hurt you, and this is currently me in angry stance, or at least as angry as I can be. So I think I need to do my damage while I can. Eviscerate is good. Predator is good. Hovering Kite's already been and gone, hasn't it? No, it hasn't. There we go. Alright, well that is groovy. As the saying go, gonna get a tattoo of Bruce Campbell soon because that tat would be groovy. Done and freaking done right. We have now ascended A20 with the Silent. Well, we've done that before. The question is, do we defeat the heart? Probably not. I kept a potion throughout all of that, but this is not the deck that wins the day. Repair our daggers, deal 2005 damage. What were you doing in the year 2005? I had no idea what I was doing. Nothing good, no doubt. Whew. Though you were more done on that little Timmy in the Frostpunk mines. Okay, well I can't rest, but the Eternal Feather's got my back. We get 1 final upgrade. I'm thinking footwork, because I am desperate for more block. Uh, 115 is not a lot of dosh, even with a courier. What do you have for me, Mr. Merchant? You have things I can't have. You've got an additional well-laid plans. Retain up to 3 cards in your hand. Can't afford that with a card remove. It's probably better just to remove one of my strikes. The potions are also tempting, especially the Cultist Potion. Holy guacamole, Cultist Potion could win the heart fight. It's a thing that has the single best chance of saving my ass right now, so I'm buying that. cannot afford anything else, so away we go. So sad, pen nib is too expensive. Pen nib would be great on something like Eviscerate with the Phantasmal, but hey-ho. Odds are we don't even get to the heart, because first we have to get through Shield and Spear. Are you rude enough to attack me on turn 1? You are not, but that just means you attack me on turn 2, which is similarly rude. I need a better everything here. Sucker Punch together with Neutralize does pretty nice things against you. Phantasmal Killer setting up for turn 2 kill on you seems very unlikely without any of my other setup going, but then how do I even survive turn 2? You're both going to attack me. The total damage will be 70 or something. Maybe I just get rid of all this junk. I just like the idea of being able to Sucker Punch and neutralize you, because it will ensure that you are weak next turn. Some people would hang me for tossing away Phantasmal Killer, but I don't think it's what I need. It's not going to kill you. Especially when you're going to give it 30 block next turn. What I need is set up. Oh well. Hey, Calc Gamble to get my way down my deck. Well-laid plans, tools of the trade, Sucker Punch, Neutral Punch, Calculated Gamble. Or just use the well-laid plans to hold on to Calc Gamble. Yeah, Calc Gamble to get rid of the burns with well-laid plans. That's a winner right there. These both do 2 weak, so it doesn't matter which one connects. Backflip? Backflip might be better than well-laid plans to hold on to, because then I have a lot that I can gamble. I need you down. I need you down. I don't need to block at all. Could backflip right now for options and work on my way down the deck. I think I'll want that extra draw next turn. Backflip, Calc, Gamble, make a real mess of things. But I might draw into something that I want played like Footwork. Am I willing to take that chance? No, I need the draw to throw Calculated Gamble away with. If this is a blind thing. If Footwork Plus is about to come right here, then I definitely want to play Backflip. But a lot of other things, no. Although, Sneaky Strikes would be unplayable. A lot of other things clog me. Forget it. Play the Strike. Increment Ink Bottle with Strike. Don't play anything else. Retain these. Take no damage. And then this is the real pain of High Ascension play. The burns get put on the top of your deck. Look at that. Nasty stuff. I can discard immediately. Of course. But now what? Because in comes 46 damage of pain, and that's with weakness down. It's way too early to Wraith form. Or is it? Or is it? Not a bad looking hand here. If I Wraith form, I must focus on killing you as soon as possible, but Phantasmal Killer has been and gone. You always say it's too early, and then you actually never do the Wraith form. That is true. No, Wraith form helped me out big time in one fight. I think it was Reptomancer. But the thing is, after those 3 turns, you are -3 dexterity, and unless you have advanced the fight enormously, you're in a great deal of difficulty. It's also a very expensive card to play. Let's see what Backflip has. It might have Enlightenment. It does not. If I don't Wraith form, I probably die. If I Wraith form, I probably die later. Dying later is better. Do the Wraith form, Calc Gamble, hope for better. Nauseous Fumes ain't bad. Unfortunately, that Dark Shackles would have gotten me out of this turn without me needing to use my Wraith form. Gutting. Okay. Hold on to both of these. This is an energy generator. Actually, that isn't necessary at all, is it? It's more useful later on. Finisher could help the fight a lot, though. They can't hurt me. I have, even if I didn't have block, I have tungsten rod. Now they're getting poisoned. There's enlightenment with sneaky strike. That's good. Don't need my defense anymore. Away they go. Oh, corpse explosion turns this fight on its head. Yes, of course. Alright, Blade Dance, draw me something cool that I can reduce cost with nicely. Secret technique. I have no... oh, I've got Acro. That was a poor choice. Finisher would work better with something else, but still. Acro's not going to draw... well, it could draw Sneaky Strike. There's a decent chance it draws Sneaky Strike. It did not draw Sneaky Strike. Ink Bottle could. But... it certainly could. Hold with me here. Hit you there. I need to draw... I need to place 4 cards in order to draw Sneaky Strike on 1 energy. Either of my Blade Dances do it. 1, 2, 3... So do the +1 first. The point here is to draw Sneaky Strike, Enlightenment down, so that Sneaky Strike generates energy. That way I can get Corpse Explosion and Finisher down. And it's very, very important to surviving this fight in order to Corpse Explode Spire Spear. So there's Sneaky Strike. There's my Enlightenment. Sneaky Strikes are now low cost and generate energy because we have already discarded. So I can Sneaky Strike, Corpse Explosion, Shiv, 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 Shiv. Draw 1 more card with Footwork. Such a damn shame that I have lowered strength due to you. I probably should have Blessing of the Forge there now I think about it, since killing you is of absolute priority. If I Footwork... Footwork is not very important right now because I need to kill before my other thing goes away, so just brrrt this guy. I can't believe this fight went as well as it did, but it did. Done. Perfect fight, and our prize. A thread and needle at the 11th hour. Pretty good block, and it does not get destroyed by Beat of Death. Power Potion, extremely welcome. Is any of this extremely welcome? No, not at all. No, I tell a lie. Early Malaise on the heart shuts it down for an entire multi-hit. Just even a 2 energy Malaise turns a multi-hit at the start into nothing to worry about. Plus it exhausts. Get me all over that Malaise, please. Okay, we are here against all odds. It's you and me, Heart. Me and my extremely crappy deck are here to throw you a wobbler. I have Footwork from the get-go. I've got a Strike to get rid of. That Nauseous Fumes might not be bad early on. I already have defense through the Anchor. I don't think I need more. I might want the draw on the back flip. Do I want the Dagger throw? It's draw and discard. I think we'll just chuck it away since this is discard and draw anyway. Decent relics, dull health. This might be doable. Oh, full health, not dull health. Okay, I'll have 5 energy. Sneaky Strike is free. Backflip draws 2. This draws 3. Cultist Potion, Power Potion. Blessing of the Forge could easily be turn 1 Blessing of the Forge. Let's see what we have. Come and have a chuffing go. Right, this is a good sign. We have weakness on the heart for its entire first turn due to Sucker Punch and Neutralize. There's no point not playing Cultist Potion immediately. We don't have Toy Ornithopter to heal from it, so... Caca! What's our power? Not the world's worst accuracy or footwork. Wraith form is a liability. Bearing in mind I can Blessing of the Forge it, that Wraith form combined with the other Wraith form suddenly gives me 6 turns of intangible. Provided I held onto them towards the very end, that could actually save my beer can. However, the accuracy with all the Shiv play, that's a lot of extra damage, and the footwork, that's a lot of extra block. Well, it's some extra block. It's not that dexterity is my problem is having the block cards to play. Our draw game is a little lacking, and my number of draw cards is also lacking. I'm actually thinking it's the Wraith form, get well-laid plans down, hold on to it for the... You know, if we get to like turn 6 or so, it's just all Wraith forms all the way down. I think it has to be Wraith form. The accuracy, let me think, if I play 20 Shivs, that's only 80 damage. But if I get myself 3 additional turns of wrecking the heart with impunity, that's a lot better. Wraith is a strong choice, says Snazzy John. That's what I'm thinking. These two don't enable anything. This enables a very long campaign against the heart on the final turns. And it counters Beat of Death. Get in here, Wraith form, and I'm going to want that Wraith form upgraded. I might backflip so I have more cards to upgrade, but that's going to leave me with fewer bits of energy to play around with. Let's do it anyway. Okay. Didn't want that acro right now, actually. This doesn't do a lot, really, but I need to get that Wraith form upgraded. If Wraith form is the only thing that matters, why focus it? Nauseous Fumes will do 3 poison. That's actually pretty good. That poison's going to mount up. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Alright, Sneaky Strike is just free, so get it played. Footwork and Nauseous Fumes are a must. Neutralize is a must. Sucker Punch is useful. Beyond that, Acrobatics will likely draw me things that I don't want to draw into. Blade Dance has a similar problem courtesy of Ink Bottle. It will draw me 1. It's really, really sad that we've lost Acrobatics already, though. But yeah, I have a big problem with playing Acrobatics, and it draws me things like Footwork, Enlightenment, Predator. Basically, most of this is stuff that I want to play, and if I don't have the energy, it's not worth it. It'll help me find Malaise. Yeah, a Malaise that I can't play because I've got no energy and no retain. Well-laid plans is not down. I think all I do is I play Defend to increment my Ink Bottle a little bit more. And otherwise I just carry on with my life. And we get stronger, gotta remember that. However, we are vulnerable, and in comes the heart with a... Oh, God, no. I need that well-laid plans. We're taking some damage here. Tungsten Rod reduces it, though. But yeah, this is unacceptable. Get out. This is similarly unacceptable. Legitimately cannot do anything but malaise you here. And that's me taking a monstrous amount of damage. Holy hell, this just went from great to bad. Maybe I should have... Oh well. Oh well. Shuts you down in a manner of speaking, but this hurts. Retain? What a brilliant option. Crunch! Alright, I'm still standing. I mean, that was the big hit to worry about. Deflect, Footwork plus. Not frail, so it's not such a big deal. Don't need the Dark Shackles here either. Given my lack of draw, actually. Defend, Footwork, Corpse Explosion. Or deflect, Footwork, Corpse Explosion, Blade Dance. I'd like to work my way through the deck better, but no. I need to get that poison going, methinks. Alright, that was not an inspiring turn. Keep the deflect. Maybe keep the sneaky strike again. It's an energy generator if I get enlightenment down, although blade dance is quite tempting. Why not use sneaky strike? It's free. Yeah, everyone loves to tell me how free sneaky strike is. Did we even discard a card that turn? Beat of Death ain't free. And there's enlightenment. My deflect is ready for the task already. I think I'll play the defend first. I want to save that deflect for when I am energy short. Also, what's in the box? Blade Dance is in the box. I don't like the idea of drawing that dazed again, but... I need to focus on staying alive till I get set up and ready to murder you with my Wraith Lords in hand. I am working on that poison a little bit thanks to Nauseous Fumes. Counterattacking is nice as well. What does that tell me? That tells me get rid of the Bleeding Dazed, Enlightenment deflect, Sneaky Strike eviscerate already draws, so don't worry about it. Save the worrying for later. That said, Blade Dance could potentially draw me something that I want to Enlightenment down. Alright, you win. This better be good, man. This is quite fun. I can let you break through this and it's not going to hurt me because of Tungsten Rod. Huzzah! Then I get more out of my deflect, and I'm glad I did that. Predator now gets enlightened. So, deflect, enlighten, and I can play all of them, right? Sneaky Strike's an energy generator. However, since I don't use that energy, save it for next turn. For now, get the damage going, get the damage going, get the damage going, draw extra next turn. The draw extra will work well with the extra energy I'll have. No point playing this to end up with 2 energy that I can't spend. No ice cream. He's going to purge his strength down. This fight is already getting out of hand for me. I don't have Dark Shackles. There's the freaking Void here. I'm glad I've got my extra draw, but if I can't block my way out of this, I'm in hot water. Okay, he's blocking the poison a little bit, but he doesn't get rid of the poison that he does have. He does, however, get rid of strength down and regain strength. 35 incoming is deadly to me. What can I do about that? Can I do anything about that? Don't say no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bad draw, yeah. We need Survivor, Prepared, Secret Technique, Wraithform. Basically any of these 4 cards. Yeah, Ink Bottle could draw me something like Wraithform, but then I'd need to play Wraithform. And I don't have discard, so Sneaky Strike doesn't trigger. And just playing Defend only blocks 9. 10, 11, 12. Perfect, well, a bit more than perfect kill for you. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't actually draw Wraithform and play it with all this. This is troubling news indeed. Yeah, that is, I believe, GG. That was so good. I was so ready for the heart here with everything here, but nah, just as we get to our final draw, it bricks me. Oh, sure, there's not some kind of out here. Does Defend and Plated Armor Tungsten just barely save you? No, it perfectly kills me. 9, 10, 11, 12 on 22. So essentially I've got 34. 35, down 1, 34, perfect kill. No! I was so close. I had it all set up. If I could have just gotten towards the end there, or rather survived that round, I would have had 6 turns of Wraith form at my disposal. He would have constantly had poison mounting up. The fight was actually looking a lot better than it was. But that one crummy turn... Well, more than one crummy turn. It was the turn where he did the massive damage on me as well. That was hard. Really hard. And we got so close. But hey-ho, it's a hard game. I used to laugh at this game and say it's a card game for children. I still often say that, because it's funny and fun to say. But especially on A20, this game is hard as hell. My win rate is not good. That run, though, whew. The real surprise there is that we actually managed to get out of Act 3. There we go. Awakened one rinsed the floor with me. But what was it? I think it was a potion that got me out of that fight. I'll need to review the footage and see. Real mixed bag of relics. The tiny chest ended up being amazing for getting us tungsten rod at the expense of, what was it, Dreamcatcher? Amazing trade. Potion belt ended up being really handy towards the end there. Hovering kite, a great choice. We discarded most turns. And there's another thought. If I'd just gotten... what is it? If I had gotten Tools of the Trade in play earlier, I would have won. If I had played for Footwork instead of Wraith form, we would have at least survived a little longer. But I do think I needed both of the Wraith forms to power up for an endgame win there. But that's the heart for you. He's just so unfair. He throws everything at you. I suppose the only thing making him remotely fair is that Silent can kill him with poison. Still rough. Imagine if he purged poison every 3rd turn. Yeah, another thing, too many starter cards. Is that true, actually? I know we've got 5 defends, but I don't think Silent wants to get rid of defends. Because of footwork, these quickly become 8, 12 block. And as for strikes, I was down to only 2 of them, right? If anything, the deck could have used more defend cards. Hey, where are my strikes? Yeah, there we go, only 2 strikes. I wouldn't say we hurt on that. Anyway, any run that I get to the heart with, I can be satisfied with. Loss can be cathartic in itself. Spiffy is saying, are you visiting any Frostpunk 2 anytime soon? I have no reason to. I beat Frostpunk, I did the story, I did Utopia. I did Utopia without extreme laws and nobody died, and it was kind of easy. So I would need a compelling reason to go back to it, and I've not come up with anyone. Challenge runs, it's like, it's not very challenging a game. Dominion 6, on the other hand, yeah, tomorrow I'll be doing Dominion 6 with Ovanham. Ovanhamen? Don't know how we're meant to say that. Anyway, the Epic of the Steam Shield. They are a Fire, Air, Death. Is it Fire, Air, Death? I thought they were Fire, Astral Death. Maybe they did have air. I'll have to double check that. Anyway, that is a problem for tomorrow, Jake, I believe.